ref. That's he got the ball.
Yes, everyone, you know what time it is. It's your boys Jack and Dave here to provide you your watch along for this Carabao Cup clash, League Cup clash against Manchester City. We're hosting them at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's hope some of that good vibe, some of the good luck comes our way when it comes to Man City. We are probably one of the only fan bases, one of the only clubs that maybe go into this slightly more confident than other clubs would when they go up against Manchester City, just because we seem to have such a good record against them. And Pep Guardiola views us as the bogey team. He did say he was going to go for a weakened lineup. I kind of said to Dave, to the members, I think on the members stream, I had a feeling that once he saw that it was Tottenham Hotspur as his opponent for this fixture, that he was going to go for maybe a slightly stronger lineup than what he might have originally suggested. And I think he has done that. Ange Postecoglou's gone for a relatively strong lineup for the most part. He's gone for Vicario in goals, Archie Gray at right back, Romero, captain again, by the way, at right side at center back. We have Dragishin coming into the team here with Van de Ven as well. So we have three center backs. You'd likely think that Van de Ven is going to be playing left back today, which means no Ben Davies. Not even sure. Maybe he is. I'll pull it up maybe on my screen here in just a second. But I'm pretty sure Ben Davies, I think, is on the bench. I wonder if he even is. But then you have Bentancur and Sarr as probably a double pivot of some kind in midfield, with Kulusevski as more the number 10, with James Maddison dropping to the bench. Johnson at the right wing with Solanke up top. And then it is Andrew's guilty pleasure, everyone's favorite, Timo Werner out on the left wing. Dave, before I get to this lovely chat of all these people that have picked us as their watch-along destination, we really appreciate it, everybody. If you can for us, smash the like button, get into the comments. Please let us know your thoughts on this lineup. But Dave, your initial impressions on Ange Postecoglou's choices.
Look, I'm glad he didn't go make as much rotational changes as many people maybe expected. I still think he's put a strong enough lineup out there. I do have one or two concerns. I think Archie Gray, from me, at right back is a bit of a concern. Well, I do notice that teams have doubled up on him and do get a lot of joy out of him. That's maybe a slight concern for me. But you know what? I'm excited to see how Romero, Van de Ven and Dragishin all get on together. Van de Ven at left back, something I've been sort of secretly dying to see, and I think it'll be very exciting in terms of him on the ball going forward. I think the plan is maybe get him down the side of that City defence across the ball, because Timo Werner can't. In terms of midfield, I think he's gone for the complete right selection. It's the exact selection. If I had time to put out a predicted lineup before this game, I would have put in there, I think, bringing in Sarr for Maddison and going with two pivots instead of two number 10s for this game is the right move, because regardless of the City lineup that's out, you're going to have to play. You're going to have to earn the right to play, and within that earning the right, it becomes a little bit of a battle. And we need more legs in there to be able to get around the City when they have possession and try and turn over the ball. The forward line is where I have a slight bit of concern. Solanke doesn't get any service from Werner or Johnson. With Johnson, you have to slide him in on goals. If that's not there, he's not a great provider of goals, and Werner's absolutely useless. So I worry about, in terms of creativity in that front line tonight, I think it could be a game where we might get a couple of chances and we have to be very, very clinical in front of goal. But what I will say is, looking at that Man City lineup, we can't allow them to be in this game come 70 minutes, because I think the likes of Haaland, Bernardo Silva will all come off the bench and he might look to go and take it. So I think the game plan for them is sit in and stay in the game up until then, and then bring off the big dogs to go and win the game. So for me, we have to try and be at least 2-0 up come 70 minutes, so we avoid Haaland and not getting on the pitch.
Yeah, they still have such dangerous threats to bring on that we know are just world class, that could cause any team problems. It's interesting as well, like who will have more possession in this game, who will have more control in the game, who will be creating more opportunities with these initial starting lineups. We do know, though, that they have a pretty strong defense. But let's get to the chat here. Really appreciate all of you guys tuning in for this one. We have Dark Sun G nice and early saying, come on, you Spurs. If Pep was complaining and staying, we don't care. Why bring Holland and Gavardiol on the bench? Also, same old Man United sacking another manager law. Revenge for the FA Cup. I saw a brilliant tweet from Paddy Power, Dark Sun G, saying goal, or is something like, Solskjaer was the one, Mourinho was the one, David Moyes was the one, Ragnick was the one, just listing out all the managers. Van Gaal was the one, Ten Hag was the one, and then it said but we all know Ruben Amorim truly is the one. And it's just like a very funny, just tweet about just all the manager turnarounds that they've had to go through, kind of just like us, becoming a bit of a laughing stock in that case. Let's hope that we have some sort of resolve, some sort of persistence with Ange Postecoglou, Dark Sun G. And he says, if Pep was complaining and saying we don't care, why would you bring Gavardio on the bench, Dave?
No, look, I fully understand that, but also you got to look at it. He does have a lot of injuries, so maybe he has no option but to bring a couple of them players on the bench. But I think Guardiola's sort of the opinion he's not really going to show any energy. But if there's a game to be nicked, come towards the end of the game, I think bring on the big dogs. I think that's exactly what's going to happen tonight. So I think it's a just in case that they have a chance of nicking it. Dark Sunji, personally.
Yeah, I just believe in our superpowers against this Manchester City team. Dark Sun G just always seems to go our way. Of course, it might not tonight. I'm just definitely jinxing all the, maybe football gods kind of luck that we've been given. But, it's just something that I just sort of smirk at every single time when it's Manchester City. It just feels like it just tends to go our way. And also Mark, member of the Mark Army, becoming a Flat Cap member. Thank you, Mark. And appreciate you, man. And also, I see your other comment afterwards. And just want to say you've been very level-headed with us. You were kind, to come back to us, after the Madison disagreement and everything. You're a good man, Mark, and we appreciate you. And we need more Marks like you in the Mark Army. The Mark Army needs to be growing more and more and more. And you eventually will take over the Harris Army, probably at some stage, a very strong one, in fact.
Can I just come in on that? Look, I don't like what happened the other night, to be brutally honest, between look, everyone, I think we all know what happened the other night. I don't like what happened the other night, and I don't like that, I sat there and, I call people out for it either. I don't like that, and I don't like the fact that he got there. You and Hotspur, Hippie, are both back in the chat today. I'd appreciate if you could at least kiss each other and make up. That would make my day, guys, because at the end of the day, no one wants these arguments. At the end of the day, we all have the same goal. We all want what's best for Tottenham Hotspur. We just have different ways of getting there at the end of the day. And sometimes it can boil over. I get it. In defeat, it's hard to take. It's painful, right? Your tolerance sort of lowers in defeat and stuff like that. I get it. But the good thing about it is that, we can see common ground, we see common sense, we apologise and we move on. That's the main thing. And, fair play. So fair play to Mark for coming back in, and fair play to Paul for coming back in. I really do appreciate that, guys. So thank you very much. And, look, I didn't like calling the two lads out the other night. In retrospect, maybe I could have privately given them a phone call. Maybe I owed them that at the end of the day, maybe. And I do apologise for my part in it as well. So hopefully we can all kiss, make up and sing Kumbaya on the campfire, guys. Let's go. At the end of the day, it's cup fucking day. That's bigger than all of our little petty squabbles about Tottenham.
Kiss emojis and campfire emojis in the chat, please. Everybody get those in now. Eugenia saying kiss now. And then also Tom Harris. I was talking about the Mark Army earlier, but the Harris Army is absolutely outdone everybody today. Tom Harris here in the chat saying, I'd sell my Nan for a Timo hat trick today. Everybody's desperate for something today of some kind from Timo Weenie, but appreciate you guys. And well said there, Dave. Mark New saying, big up Harris Army. Dermatron from THFC Till I Die predicted a 3-0 win. Let's make it happen. Yeah, let's go for any scoreline that Dermatron predicts, because usually it's big ones. Shemi Tan saying, come on, you Spurs. 8-0. Werner double hat trick with 2 from Solanke. Dave, everybody is just, I think, probably almost like everyone's just taken a shot, or like, it's just, maybe slapped themselves in the face, stared in the mirror, and then just said, I'm going to will everything in my powers for Timo Werner to do something today. And, I appreciate that. And Spurs fans, they know how to be able to get behind even sometimes the worst of players, and find a way to still cheer them on. And I think Shemi Tan, he's just willing Timo Werner to something today. He just wants to see something.
Yeah, look, it would be nice to see something. Look, weirdly, I think it's the sort of night Timo Werner does something for Tottenham Hotspur in a weird way. Don't get me wrong, I'm not getting on the Timo train before anyone starts aiming that at me. I just think 4th round of the cup, it's sometimes the obscure guys who don't really do much over the season. Sometimes that pop up, right? And, so hopefully it's tonight, Shentam.
Oh, absolutely love that, though, from Shemi. Just wants to believe, is just doing everything in his powers to, kind of convince himself of what really is practically the impossible. Ribsy85, good to see you in the house. Absolute goat of the channel and always very kind to us. Jessica is in here as well. Big up to Jessica. Thanks for supporting the channel as a member. John Bostich, big up to the lads. 2-1 win. Come on, you Spurs. 2-1. Nice and done. Maggie in here. Good to see you as well. Big up Jack and Dave. Coys.
Come on.
Berbatov's halftime smoke saying, what channel in the States? It's on Paramount for me.
Paramount Plus.
Which would be CBS, I think, over if you're watching it actually on the cable there, Berbatov. And good to see you with us. Appreciate your support that you show us everywhere on these streams. We are Spurs TV is in here as well. Sweeney Todd. Hi, guys. Hope all is good. Think all is well. Think we're trying our best ahead of this game. Getting ready for battle in the League Cup here. King Hoddle's in here as well. Eugene S. is in here. Big up to Eugene. And Hotspur Hippies in the chat as well, like you point out. Good to see you. Hopefully you're all right, my friend. And then Dark Sun G right below saying, nowadays, Man City goal scorers are their center back headers.
Do you know what, Dark Sun G? I sort of hesitant of mocking a team now before games because it's like a cursed Tottenham Hotspur or something. But yeah, look, their centre backs, they pop up with a lot of goals. They're very good on the ball as well. They contribute to a lot of their play. Hopefully we can keep them out tonight. If we keep Man City out, I think we'll win this game.
Yeah, I just hope for fewer goals conceded from set pieces. It's just one of those type of goals to concede that oftentimes even is more infuriating than maybe just a regular kind of goal. It feels like Dark Sun G when it comes from a set piece, even though they're quite common. You just don't want to be the team that feels like you're just conceding set pieces on a regular basis. But Spurs have done a much better job, it feels like, in the past kind of few games, and to a degree this season, right? I think for the most part, we haven't been nearly as poor as we were last season. So huge improvement from Ange Postecoglou, Montgomery, everybody involved on that one and trying to improve. And we can only get better, though. I still think we can get better at it, but we have seen lots of signs of improvement. So hopefully we don't have to deal with that problem. Kaylee Davis saying, let's try channeling positive vibes to Timo and see if we can break his curse. Coys. I think at one point he was cursed by someone over in West London. I'm not sure what they did to him. Maybe they put him in a bad bath or something like that after a game. And just ever since then, he's just lost all those superpowers that he once had at RB Leipzig. What's funny about him, though, Kaylee, is he did have the tendency to miss kind of sitters with RB Leipzig, like for the German national team. I remember he was not really that good. But the thing was with Timo was that he still would, while it would be that pretty, he still would end up, bagging a brace, in a game. He still would end up, banging, a real, kind of nice shot from an unexpected angle. And he's just lost all that sort of sense of ability. It feels like, that willingness to strike it, maybe when people don't expect it, just backing himself to finish difficult chances or easy chances. He's just lost all of it. But let's hope maybe the Spurs, if any team could try to break a curse, maybe Spurs can with this guy, Kaylee Davis. But I guess we're all just trying to channel as much, prayful hope in Timo today.
To be honest with you, Kayla, I think we could fly the guy to Lords. I still don't think it's going to change anything. I think he's damaged goods at this point. I think he was damaged goods before he even got him. We should never have been near him. And unfortunately, I don't think it matters how many candles we light, how much we pray for him, how much we sit there and applaud him. I don't think it's ever going to change, unfortunately. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. That's just my opinion.
Hope you're all right today, Kaylee. Nice kind of gloomy day, kind of the weather that, to be honest, initially I do like, but then it starts to remind you that we're about to approach that 9 months of darkness. So hopefully Tottenham Hotspur can bring some light to us, maybe as the darkness descends. But good to see you in the house, and hopefully you're okay. Jules is in here as well. Good to see you, Jules. Big up David Jack. Let's believe. Exactly right. Bill Beebe saying, come on, you Spurs. Let's hope Timo makes a contribution tonight. Everybody's got so much Timo love in the chat tonight before the ball is kicked. I appreciate it because probably within 2 minutes, we're all going to be screaming for Timo's head off, So I appreciate that everybody at least is going into it with at least the positive hope of some kind. NJ123 is in here as well. We have Alvarez Fasare. It was Pep that recommended Ange to Celtic, by the way. I think Ange is a huge fan of, Pep is a huge fan of Ange, and also he's a huge fan of Kulusevski, maybe two players or two people, manager and player, that have been oftentimes plenty criticized. While, one of the best managers in the game, one of the best that's ever done it, seems to be a huge fan of the likes of Kulusevski as well as Ange Postecoglou. The Norwegian Viking is in here as well. We must beat City's B team tonight. Such an important match. Come on, you Spurs. Lots of people are going for hopefully some sort of convincing, I think, performance. Maybe it might not end up going our way. It could go to penalties or something like that. But, I think Spurs just want to see a much, much better performance from what we saw on Sunday, which just was completely being outdone tactically, as well as also just being outdone really felt like on effort in the game as well. And that's just not the combination you want to see. And I wouldn't say we've had to say that too many times this season where, we were outdone in every single way. I think for the most part, we've just been our own worst enemy in games where we weren't finishing chances, passing up on really good opportunities to kind of put a team to bed and kind of leaving them in it only to be kind of punched in the mouth at the very end of games. Whereas Crystal Palace game was just downright poor from everybody involved. And
Yeah.
I think that's where Spurs fans are looking for today. Just something to get behind again, something to feel like, that was just a bad day at the office. And maybe that's all it was, is kind of what people are thinking, hopefully. Near Aviv is in here as well. King Hoddle, if I didn't say hello, good to see you. Cam Shanks, Darius is in here. Artist T, absolute legend, Artist T. Daniel Larson, please just win today is all I ask, Spurs. Is that already getting tough at work? Daniel Larson, do you need a Spurs win to get you over the line? Big up to you, sir. Dark Sun G saying, imagine if we had Van de Ven plus Cudi Romero scoring like Gavardiol and Stones do. I mean, Dave, Romero at one point looked like he was a lot better at set pieces, at least attacking them. I think he really throws himself at it. Van de Ven doesn't really offer much of a set piece threat. Which one do you think, could... It's more likely Romero to score from a set piece, really, if than Van de Ven.
Yeah, probably, but Van de Ven is capable of scoring 60-yard rockets. So, we're sort of blessed in that one. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? A bomb header, or do you want a 60-yard rocket, But for me, look, I think our centre-backs do chip in with goals. Your centre-backs aren't really going to get you 10 to 15 goals a season unless, they're just on the end of every set piece. But usually 5 to 6 goals, or 10 goals between them is good for the two centre-backs to chip in. I think if you look back on last season, I think they probably got that between the two of them. So, I think they do enough. For me, I'll actually question the midfield. I think the midfielders need to chip in with a lot more goals. Porro chips in, does his fair share. I think, the centre-backs do what they can. The forward line, I would like more out of them, but they do what they can. But it's very rare the midfielders get on the score sheet a lot of times, and I think they should chip in with more personally.
Big up, Dark Sun G. Hopefully you're getting ready for this one. Might be, I assume, since it's a little bit later in the day, UK time, as well as also over in the USA. I assume it's one of those crazy o'clock games for you. So hopefully you got the coffee ready or whatever you use to keep yourself awake, or maybe just the beautiful football of Ange Ball might keep yourself awake. El Dante's in the house. We also have the one and only Shamu Van Woo. Good to see you, Shamu. Kevin Salisbury, Cat Spur, Nomad is in here. Rakdos Madness saying, I have to imagine Timo spent all week just practicing his shooting over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You have to imagine it, because I'm not too sure if that did happen, actually, Rakdos, but let's just hope it did. And maybe we need you, to be his motivational man to get over the line. And by the way, I think Dave and I have been saying we absolutely love the beard. So hopefully, just keep that going, my friend. Kev Williams saying, hi, David Jack, come on, Spurs. Please get through this tonight. Timo with a screamer to win it. Everybody, Dave. Everybody's showing love to Timo, sending as much positive vibes as they can before they rip his head off, at halftime.
Yeah, it's copium. Look, we've been here before. We'll see it all before the game, and then 20 minutes in, get him off the pitch. He's bloody useless.
And Roy Viking saying, even imagine if it goes to penalties and Timo walks forward. I would puke right there then and then. But if Timo grabs the winner, they leave him fifth, sixth in line. That would be amazing for the scripts. 1000 GT. Remember to get your cheeky bets in on Spurs in. If you'd like to, of course, no pressure as well. If you guys can, though, just a cheeky plug, smash the like button, please, everybody. Anybody that's joined us for this, we really would appreciate it. Sends out this watch along to more and more people. And thank you guys for picking us as your watch along destination, about 5-6 minutes away from kickoff here.
No, absolutely cannot wait, Jack. Look, we're going to need some sort of look at some point today. I know City have somewhat a weakened lineup, but at the end of the day, they're at City for a reason, right? A, they're very, very good players, and B, they're there to win. So it's not going to be easy in that regard. But we just want a massive turnaround from the Crystal Palace game. We were so poor, we can't be any worse. Some would say, Tottenham say, hold my beer. But we want to see a reaction today. There's no point of apologising after the game like they do if you're going to go down and double down today. Look, don't get me wrong. I'll be upset and pissed off if we lose, because I hate losing. But if we give it our all, it's sort of easier to take in a way. But when we don't, like we done against Crystal Palace, it's really, really hard to accept. It's revolting, actually. So today, they owe us a massive performance. They want to apologise. This is the best apology you can give us. Go and get us into the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup with the team that wins it every single season knocked out. Give us a chance. Give us hope. Give us belief.
Love
Come
that,
on,
Dave.
Spurs. Let's bloody go.
Come on, you Spurs. The Big D saying strange lineup, but it's a change, so I'm happy. But let's see if I'm happy come 10 o'clock. A good performance. I'm happy, happy, happy. Match game, lads in chat. And then he said maybe I wrote happy too many times in my last time. Maybe so, Big D, but that's okay. I think it sounds like you're happy going into this game from what I can tell. Rain Man just below saying whoop whoop, just got home and work just in time for the watch along. Big up to you, Rain Man. Strap
Come
yourself
on,
in.
man.
Get ready. Hopefully we go on a big League Cup run. Get yourself a nice little drink, get yourself a nice little bite to eat as well. Get yourself ready for the watch along and all the festivities that hopefully come afterward. We are Spurs TV. Good to see you. Rob Ragnarsson saying Paramount Plus analysts are disrespecting us so bad. Well, that's why you have us on, so we can hype you up for the game. And, I guess we're trying to deal with some Timo copium at the moment. That's what you're probably not going to hear on Paramount Plus. But also, I think with Dave, he's happy to see that Sarr as well as Bentancur have been chosen for the midfield. I think he felt like, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but wanted something maybe slightly bit more secure in the midfield when it comes to being countered on or transitioned on by Manchester City. And also we know that Pop Sarr, he can help us, kind of in both sides. He can get up and down the pitch and, he can be a very useful player for a game like this one. So Dave, for the most part, I think apart from Timo Werner, you're actually all right with the lineup, right?
I'm okay with the lineup. The only other one is maybe Archie Gray. I don't understand that call today.
True.
Considering, and I have pointed out where I feel like his defensive flaws. I've been down that right back situation.
We've said that. Yeah.
Yeah, that one sort of concerns me a little. The only saving grace is no Doku, no Grealish, people like that. So hopefully, he doesn't get as tough time. But I would maybe make the case that Guardiola has a very good team behind him. Right, they've probably pinpointed that, and I'd say that's an area they might look to go and exploit today. But for the most of it, I'm okay with the team. To be honest with you, yeah, I don't want Werner to start, but I sort of conceded after Moore started on the weekend that he wasn't going to play today, and it probably was going to be Timo Werner back in here if we didn't have Son. But look, no excuses at the end of the day. Man City are extremely weakened. No De Bruyne, no Walker, no Doku, no Grealish. They're there for the taking. Chelsea are also 2-0 down to Newcastle, who are a bloody bogey team in this competition. Hopefully Newcastle do the job. We can knock out City. It opens up the competition wide open. So, go and do the job tonight, Tottenham Hotspur. Usually we let ourselves down. Fuck that. Let's go and rewrite some history tonight. Let's give ourselves an opportunity. I'm pumped for this game. I really am. I love Cup Day. And I love that tracksuit top. I actually need to get that tracky top.
Yeah, no, I think everyone looks good in it. It feels like it's hard to not look good in that tracksuit top. Good to see everybody joining us, though, tonight. We have Sean Maddox in the house as well. Come on, you Spurs. Let's ruin Pep's day. Absolutely right, Sean.
Yeah.
And K32 is in here as well. Big up to you, K32. G saying Akanji has been swapped with Diaz for your information. Did Akanji maybe pull up in the warm-up or something like that, or in the training, Dark Sun G? Because I think he was, right, originally in the
he was in the lineup.
Yeah, Diaz is in instead. So Pep Guardiola is really shaking in his boots, Dark Sun G. Like I said, I don't think he wanted to play a weakened lineup once he saw that it was Spurs. I'm pretty confident of that. He wants to try to get more Spurs wins away from home because he's just been haunted by us. I think he almost likes trying to win here than he does even a Champions League run. But big up, Dark Sun G.
Yeah.
True Park is saying worked a 12-hour shift yesterday, went to bed at 2:30 p.m., and then had to wake up at 6 a.m. to watch this game. Talk about dedication there, True Park. So really appreciate you. Hopefully you're okay and got maybe some nice reward for yourself, a little bit of ice cream or maybe some nice breakfast plans or something like that. Waking up at 6 a.m. Maybe you got yourself something to eat after work. And that sounds pretty rough though, my friend. But big up to you, sir. And hopefully everything's okay. And good to have you with us. Thanks for joining the watch along. Appreciate you. And also thanks for supporting the channel as a member as well. Ed Sweeting, good to see you.
Great dedication. Absolutely love that. And hopefully you get rewarded with a nice victory today. Oh, Jack, we could really do with getting off to a good start. A nice early goal. That would be heaven.
Absolute bores in the house as well. The trumpet man is blowing everybody. He's getting us ready.
He's giving his socks. Look at him. He's turning blue.
Future's bright. Future's Lily White's in the chat. Good to see you. Lily White's India is in here as well. Really appreciate you guys. Again, if you smash the like button, we'd be very appreciative.
Come on. We're about to get on the way here. Let's go. Big Dom Solanke from the kickoff. Come on, ref. What are you doing? Chatting to the City player. Get on with the game, moron.
Ref can't find his watch, or he should turn on his...
Got to find his hairline first.
On
Good
trouble
ball.
with his Garmin.
Dragosin. Onto the run bomb. City pressing nice and high here already. Back to the Dragon. Make sure your passes. First few, guys. Well done. Back to Romero. Calming it down a little. Phil Foden trying to get busy there.
Busy from Romero, but might be... Oh, Timo has to come.
For fuck's sake.
Bad touch from Timo. Savinho somehow gets through. Mickey van de Ven. Well done from Pop out to Sarr. Good recovery there. Good ball by Timo. Good ball by Bentancur into Kulusevski.
Come on, Kulu. Hold it. You've got Werner.
Takes his time. Oh, he got Solanke. Yes,
Good
he does.
Solanke. Go on, Big Dom.
He's got a heavy touch. Nearly strengths his way through there, but...
Oh, Kulu trying to nick it. Dom is well up high. This is good pressure. Dominic Solanke now pressing centre-back Diaz. Switches it out.
Oh,
good
yes,
pressure.
He got him here.
Archie Gray, well done.
Great recovery.
What can he do? That's brilliant from Archie Gray.
Oh, see you later.
Oh, he's saucing already. Bentancur into Kulu. Kulu holds it up. He's looking for support. Who's going to help him? Someone fucking help him.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, he skins him.
Sir!
Ref, you have that one. That's a penalty. You better blow your whistle, no VAR. He's going to bottle it. He's going to bottle it.
Making them sweat, though, there by Kulu. Well done.
That was a great turnover by Archie Gray. Nice and high there. Yeah, smash him, Sarr. Oh,
good foul. Good foul. Sarr also had a nice win there, to even get us back on the ball in our own half. Good work from
Good
Kulu.
high-tempo start here from Tottenham Hotspur. Man City on the attack here, though. Pull it back all the way to...
It's already in our half all of a sudden, so quickly.
Nunes. Is that Nunes? Yeah, it is. Back to Ake. Dom Solanke trying to get the press on. Now Papa Sarr follows. Now you go, Timo. They pass it out wide. This is O'Reilly. Switch of play. All the way out to Nunes. He's trying to get one-on-one with Archie Gray. Finds Phil Foden. Back to Nunes. Come on, Tottenham, get the press on here. Ake.
Oh, sketchy pass to Ruben Diaz.
Good pressure by Dom Solanke, though. That's it. Now get up the pitch.
To go all the way back to the keeper. Well done. Good pressing there, and also good shape.
Didn't use the opportunity to get too high there, though.
Solanke right on his ass.
Well done. Oh, unlucky. Ball won't bounce a friggin' way.
Oh, Archie Gray could get caught in behind here. Oh, they play even longer to Phil Foden in behind.
It's a great ball.
Dragosin following the run. They play down the side of Archie Gray. Nunes.
Man City just finding a bit of possession here. Tottenham forcing them back once again. Can we just get that ball turned over now?
Stevie Fraser saying, why the F do they always give us Alan Smith? That's why you have us on that, Stevie.
Do you know what? That guy is such a bore commentating. It's so boring with him. I don't even know he's a job commentator. It's a big switch. Werner lets go of his head.
Play to Savinho. Oh, and he megs Kulu.
That's naughty from Savinho.
Gundogan, a little time and space. Finds McAtee. They work it out wide here.
It's in. It's gone.
Whoever got a touch on that. Thank God.
So lucky. Van de Ven didn't know who was at the back post. Werner trying to run it out. Good ball into Solanke. Find Johnson. Oh, over-ambitious there.
That. Completely missed.
Don't give up, though, Johnson. Keep going into the corner. Well done. Oh, that's poor from Solanke. It's a great ball into him from Timo Werner. He's just got to take it on. He's just got to go with it.
Oof. Just behind, I think it was Rico Lewis making a run there. Or maybe it was that, it might have been actually that younger player they have. I think his name is O'Reilly, Dave, you said?
There's O'Reilly and there's McAtee. O'Reilly is the guy with the mad hair. The cool hair. Hopefully he's Irish. McAtee might be Irish too, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, could be Scottish as well. Well
good
done.
Play by Archie Gray. Great footwork.
He's good in possession. He's going to, be... His defensive capabilities will be questioned tonight, but in possession, he has been better and better each game.
Oh, again, brilliant play by
I think
Archie
he's gotten
Gray.
better each game in possession. It's just defensively, we're a little bit worried.
Back to Vic. Tottenham trying to enjoy their own spell of possession here. On to Romulus. onto Archie Gray. We're getting 50 Shades of Grey tonight. It's brilliant. Great flick by Johnson onto
Lovely from
Kulu.
Brennan
Stay on
Johnson.
side,
He played in
Solanke.
Kulu.
Werner inside the back
Kulu
post. He plays
across the
Werner.
box to
Werner! Yes! I told you he'd score tonight. I told you he'd score tonight. Come on, Jacko!
Timo
Come
on the
on!
board.
Oh,
Oh,
Jack, I think it's time.
Oh, for Timo. Oh,
I think
can't
it's
believe
time.
you're saying it. I can't believe it's happened. It's like seeing an asteroid. It's like seeing a shooting star. Timo Werner has scored for Tottenham Hotspur. It's wonderful work from Brennan Johnson, though. I mean, that whole move starts from him playing that flick on to Kulusevski. And then Kulusevski, right-footed cross, beautifully put, beautifully placed.
Oh, it's a great ball by Kulu. And it's Werner on the dance floor. And Spurs are in the groove. Timo, he's going to burn this stadium god right down. Come on. Let's fucking have it. 1-0, Jack. I told you, 4th round in the FA Cup. It's just like him to step up, lad. Just like him. Great ball by Kulusevski, by the way. Great link-up play between him and Archie Gray, and I think Brennan Johnson down that side. Then it's a great delivery. Timo Werner. Look, I'll ridicule him for his finishing. He was absolutely lethal there. Even the fans in the background can't believe it. They've all got their hands on the head. They're like, Timo.
To be fair, he's actually had a sharp start, not even just the goal. Like, he's been good in possession thus far. He's had a great start. Whichever football gods you were all praying to before this game, everybody, fair play to all, because there was much more than I expected. It's like, with the weather, Dave, you think it's going to be sunny, but, all of a sudden it was just full of Timo in the chat. It was just so many people willing on Timo before a ball was kicked. It's like you guys all knew something before even a ball was kicked in this game. It's like you guys all had this feeling.
Everyone was on it.
Timo
Everyone
was
was
going
saying
to do
hat tricks
something
and
today.
everything.
What did they know that we didn't, Dave? We went in, definitely not thinking that we were going to be talking about Timo as much as we did before, the ball was kicked. So well done to you guys all. Whichever Timo gods you prayed to, well done. Who knows? The Timo hat tricks could be on here. Just a moment.
We got Timo Werner. Oh, referee dick. Oh, he's gone from Timo Turner or Timo, or whatever you call him, Timo Werner to Timo Werner again. Love it. To Timo Sauce.
Mark said Werner scored because he had zero time to think about it.
Yeah.
Maybe yes and no. Like, I think he probably knew that cross was coming for him, though, Mark, didn't he? I think you would probably start sweating the moment that cross is coming your way. You might be right. He didn't have to take any touches. First time gets to hit it. Doesn't have to take a touch or anything. So it could have to do with that as well. Kaylee saying, let's get a Timo hat trick. I mean, we'll take any hat tricks of any kind, Kaylee, but a Timo variety certainly would be ridiculous, and we would love to see
Van de
it.
Ven picks his poor touch by Van de Ven. Yeah, Kaylee, look, if he does it tonight, that's all we want. It's all we want. What I will say is
miracles can happen in football. Miracles can happen in football, Kaylee. You never know. A Timo miracle tonight.
He's probably secured himself a starting spot, for Aston Villa now.
Yeah, he's Ange's guilty pleasure. Ange, there's no person that loves that Timo goal more than Ange.
Get the leather shoes on. It's time to burn rubber. It's Timo time. It's Werner on the dance floor. Let's go. 1-0 to the good 8 minutes in. Come on.
I wonder if even Ange, gave a little, little dance move, or if Ange even took the shirt off or something when Timo scored. He must have been delighted.
Oh, City building a move here, though. Can they pull it back nice and quickly, or can Tottenham defend this? Nunes going backwards. Come on. 1-0 up inside 8 minutes. Let's go and rout these fuckers tonight. Show no respect, no mercy. Do you know what? I feel like there's another one in Timo tonight.
He's been sharp.
He looks hungry.
He's been hearing your Auf Wiedersehens, Dave. He's been knowing that.
Auf Wiedersehen.
He knows that you'll see him again. He knows that you'll
Auf
see him
Wiedersehen.
Out wide to Savinho. Spurs, I think, have had a decent shape for the most part defensively. I like the way that everyone's dropped back. But then in these moments, good pressing to try to raise the high line. It's only 10 minutes in, but I do like the shape. Maybe having someone like Pape Sarr in the team.
I'm a bit more eased with the out of possession now. We've got one goal up to the good as well. Go on, into our press machine.
Well done,
Thank you. Fuck off, ref. This guy's blind. He doesn't give Kudo for you in the penalty box, but then he gives that one. He's an idiot. Come on, Spurs. We're the hunters tonight. We're not the hunted, we're the hunters tonight. Let's go. We relish in this situation. Oh, here we go. Loose ball. Sarr picks it up. Come on, find Timmy. Werner the burner. Let's go. Poor touch. Get him off.
Gives it away to Savino. One-on-one with Mickey Van de Ven. Gets
He's not having a good
inside.
night
Can
so
he get
far
there, Gray? Well done by
Gray.
Archie Gray. And he
Kulu
touches it
picks
on
it up.
Kulu.
Move Slanky.
Great
Move
touch from
Slanky.
Archie Gray. Finds out wide to Slanky. He doesn't even know where it is, Slanky.
Yeah, but Kulu's got to hold that. He's just got to keep going. Slanky's
lovely
just
feet from
like,
Slanky.
well done.
Oh, boys. What's someone?
That's poor from Kulu. He's got to hold that and bring it.
No communication there between the two of them. They both thought it was for each other, or one of us could have recovered that.
Oh, Mickey Van de Ven. Mickey Van de Ven.
Got to send him to the floor early. Don't you be
don't
touching that hamstring. Don't you be touching that.
No.
Please
fucking no. I beg. Don't ruin my day.
Please no. No need to be touching a hamstring, please. No hamstring touching. Hamstring touching's not allowed.
Oh, fuck. He's felt a twinge. That's not good. Get him off now. 1-0 up. We can handle it.
We have Ben Davies on the bench, right? I assume?
No, not for him. Not for him.
Who do you go for then? Oh, yeah, Destiny Udogie, of course. I'm not even sure if Ben Davies is on the bench.
He's feeling it. He's not looking good. Yeah, he's asking to come off. He's not looking good at all.
That's not good.
Oh, fuck.
It's definitely going to be Destiny Udogie. Davies is on the bench, though. Pedro Porro is also available if needed. Oh, gosh.
Oh, maybe it's... Oh, no, it's not the leg. I was hoping it was the one where the studs went underneath his leg, but it's not. No, it's a full-on hammy, that. I don't want to see him stay on. Take him off. Take him off. We can't run the risk. Not good.
Please don't make it worse, medical team.
Yeah, get your hands off him. Get City's medical team on.
Yeah, please. Can we borrow Man City's medical team for this game? We don't want no Wilson Odebear. Whoever touched Wilson Odebear, get as far away from Mickey Van de Ven as possible.
We can never just have it all, can we? Win a game, knock City out of the cup, injury-free. We can never have it all. We win, it has to come with some sort of cost. It's so annoying. Timo nearly crying there when he scored. Look at him, he's all trying to go. He's a new man now. He'll start hitting on my bird next.
I was just so amazed by everybody's love for Timo in the chat before the ball was kicked. That's just what was so funny. And then for him to score first, I really was also so convinced that he was going to miss it. I'm not kidding. I was convinced he was going to miss it.
Van de Ven has tears in his eye there. I think he knows that's him gone for a while. That's not good whatsoever. He's emotional. He knows when you see a player like that, he knows. Look at him. He's crying. It's not good. It's great to see how much he cares. Basuma's gone down. He's crying. He's so upset. He knows he's gone. It's his hamstring done. It's not good news for Tottenham Hotspur. It's not good news, guys. Van de Ven knows himself.
Kulu.
Oh, 1 second. There's a slip there. Can Kulu get on the end of it? Oh, good defending.
Referee right there to help him out once again. You just hope it's nothing too long. That's all you can hope for.
When you see a player cry like that, though, Jack, he knows himself. Them emotions come either one because he knows how much of a big game this is, and it's great that he cares. But usually it sort of signals he knows himself. He's going to be out for a while.
Yeah. Archie Gray.
Great play by Archie Gray again. Another great ball over top.
Can it get to Solanke? It sort of can, but
just overcooked. Guys, let us know what you think about that from Van de Ven. Does it look bad? You know, with his reaction, do you think he's going to be out for a while? And Mark, you're absolutely spot on. That was great from Basuma to get straight down there, put an arm around him and recognise him, to be fair.
Yeah, it's good to walk in with him there. Yeah, good to be with him during that period. Oh, Timo Werner, he's on the ball again here. Timo!
Oh! Reverts to type.
Good turnover high up the pitch there from Spurs. Romero, we're going to need you to be a leader today.
I wonder if Radu Dragoson's agent will come out with something to say now. Oh, I want my guy to have an extended run in the team now with an injury. Dick.
Daniel Larson saying, "Get well soon, my Dutch prince."
Calm down, Daniel. He's not dying.
I think Daniel, you could tell he's probably under a lot of stress at work right now. He's just he needs a Mickey Van de Ven healthy diagnosis to get through the week.
Yeah.
Dragic
No,
under
poor
a bit
giveaway
of
by
pressure.
Dragic mops it up though.
Oh, you gotta let that through,
Oh,
Sarr.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's trying to play it to
Super
Swanky.
chat there from Dark Song G Jack. He says last season didn't Van de Ven get injured at the same time? In around the same time, I'm pretty sure you're right. It was in and around this period for sure.
Yeah, I guess around 10 games into the season, because it was the Chelsea game. So you'd be right, Dark Sun G. Of course, as always, fantastic memory. But no, it's a real shame here. You just hope it's nowhere near as long as it was last time.
1 second though. Destiny Udogie picks it up and running forward like the Italian stallion he is. Plays Timo Werner. Maybe didn't have the Brendan Johnson stay on. No, fuck off.
Timo Werner off. Are you kidding me?
How's he offside there? That's a joke. Salah Ahmed, good to see you, sir. How are you keeping? 22 months. Really appreciate the support. Werner showed up when he really mattered. Jesus. Do you know what, Salah? I was saying to Jack, over the last 2 days, it's just like Werner to step up in today's game, 4th round of the Carabao Cup. I just had that feeling. Salah, and he has. Fair play to him. Let's see if he can double down. Let's see if he can get the hat-trick most people predicted. And by the way, if he does score a hat-trick, how many of you would be kicking yourself that you didn't put the bet on? You would have earned a fortune. You could have retired from work tomorrow.
Big up though, Tala and Matt. Thanks for 22 months, 2 years of support for the channel. We're very appreciative. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for making the Irish Hotspur community a good and unique one. And then Darkstone G following up saying, at least there's only 3 games left before the break. Very good point.
True, but Aston Villa next week, I would argue we could really use them. I think that's going to be a huge miss, but you're right. Look, let's just try and limp into the international break. That'll buy us 2 weeks, on whatever time it's on. Dark Sung G, big yourself up. We've also got Jacob Anderson. Man, I feel for Mickey. My favourite player by far, hoping for good news. I think we all are. And then John B says, don't be surprised if we go on a massive losing streak. Van de Ven, our most important player. We're fucked going forward. Interesting. Well, look, he's absolutely crucial. I think it's going to be a huge blow. But the only hope is we got Radu Dragusin this time around. Hopefully he can step in and do something.
Hungry Radu.
Of him. But big up Dark Sung G. You're right, 3 games before the break. Let's get into the break. Hopefully we can win all 3 as well. Still 1-0 in the ascendancy, in control here. Captain of our own ship right now, Jacko.
Yep. Radu looks like he's a little nervous about playing any sort of real progressive passes of any kind, which I don't necessarily blame him because, again, he's not the most confident on the ball. You just hope that Man City don't put too much pressure on him, that they force him into rash decisions. And Vicario also, we need a much better game from Vicario in possession today than we had against Crystal Palace. Especially, again, now that Mickey Van de Ven is gone. He's gone for clearance of some sort, Radu, with his left foot. Can we recover this? Well done from Udogie. Come on, Gulu. Good touch from Gulu.
Saucing. Udogie played great.
We get a foul there. Well done, referee. Thank you, sir. We are Spurs, George Kadar saying Ange said he didn't play Van de Ven at left back to protect hamstrings. Well, listen, I think he wanted to win this game. George, maybe that's how he looked at it. He really wanted to win this game while still giving Destiny Udogie a rest, and it just more speaks to, for me, we're just continuing to be haunted. It wasn't a sexy or a glamorous thing to try to get in the summer, but we really needed a backup fullback of some sort, of some kind, and it really speaks to it here. And Reguilon is a whole different conversation. I think I understand why you brought it up for cheekiness, Dave. But
I see him next week.
But you know what I mean, Dave. Like, it's just something that's haunted us in so many different times. European games, whether it's been, times when we feel like Destiny's needed a rest. Now in this situation, we give Destiny a rest, but we're kind of pushing Van de Ven a little bit. We just needed a backup fullback and on the left side this summer, and we didn't do it, and we're paying the prices once again.
And that you're absolutely spot on. That's all it comes down to, is us not bringing in the backup left back. You have to give Destiny Udogie a rest at some point. And in recent weeks, we've got by giving, putting Ben Davies out there. But in a game of this magnitude, you're not going to get by with that. So I can understand the decision. But again, it's the summer window. What we didn't do coming back to bite us in that regard. But look, I mean, I'll be straight down to church tomorrow. I'll be lighting a candle. I'll be going to confession. I'll be doing everything I can to get a stroke diagnosis for Mickey Van de Ven tomorrow. So, look, hopefully he's not out for a long time, George. But big yourself up, my man. Really appreciate you being in here. And Dark Sun G also says we beat Villa without Van de Ven last season away, so we're okay. I hope so, but it's a different Villa this time, though, around. They do look good at the minute, Dark Sun G.
We did turn it into a fire drill, Dark Sun G. Remember, I'm pretty sure a lot of the Villa fans, emptied the stadium after that game. So let's hope we can do that to them again. Dragishin had a brilliant performance against them. I can recall he came on in a similar situation to this.
Over the top here, though, to Timo Werner. 1 second, he gets on the end of it, pulls it back to Destiny. Sarr boy, back to Destiny.
Someone make a run for him, Kulu. Down the line, out for a corner.
Well, a Drago bomb's coming. Drago Ball Z's coming.
A Drago is coming. A Drago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fight or flight is coming. Let's go.
The
Werner better not be taking that corner.
I think Spence might still be nursing an injury. I think he would have made the bench.
He's got a groin injury, isn't he?
Yeah. I think Ange said he's back in training this week, but he might not be fully fit by the looks of things.
Come on. Between Bomb, Drag. Oh, we've gone short and low.
Oh,
pull back.
Oh, wow.
He's just got underneath.
Anybody in the South stand, get onto that.
Well, Anonymous, we did say to you, you might need a riot shield up there tonight to block some of the shots.
That one definitely wouldn't hurt. That one would fall right on top of your head. So, an absolute balloon from Kulu.
I want to see us put it in the box, though. We've got big Radu, Romero, and Solanke in there.
City go long, and then they sort of knock it down into their midfield. Ake sprays it out wide to Mateusz Nunes. One-on-one with Archie Gray. Good track back from Brennan Johnson. But they play it down the line to Ake.
Ball in behind.
Bentancur does really well there. Really well there, Bentancur. And he actually gets us a goal kick. And he lands one on Ake as well. Absolutely brilliantly done by Bentancur.
Made him look like a schoolgirl there. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Good tackle.
That's what he should have done against Brighton.
Romero, beautiful ball into Kulusevski. Can he see Timo? Timo, he's onside. Gotta get him.
He's had to check the run there, Timo. Yeah. He's still running at O'Reilly, or is that Lewis?
Yeah, running at Rico Lewis. O'Reilly gets in a cross.
Ball across. Not a bad delivery. Not a bad delivery.
I think this is Savinho.
Oh, don't let him out there, guys.
Well there. Don't you dare, ref.
Off, referee. Will you
give it a foul?
What's the foul? He's giving them everything.
Sarr on a yellow card. Not helping us out there at all from the referee.
What pisses me off, the referee goes from 3 challenges yellow. I was asking for that against Crystal Palace, for fuck's sake. Didn't happen.
It's also a heavy touch, and it's a very heavy touch from Savinho. It's not really much in it.
Man City's free kick.
Keep your head up, says Ribsy.
Big Dom Solanke on the press. Archie Gray with the press. He's had a very good opening 23 minutes, Archie.
Solanke absolutely sprinting at the keeper. Even leaves one in on the keeper. That. I like a little nudge on the keeper.
I don't care if the rest of this game is dull as dishwater. We're 1-0 up. Let's just fucking win it.
Dragishin now gets his chance. Says King Hoddle. Absolutely.
Ref, how long does this little fucker want on the throw-in? Jesus Christ.
Good pressing, Solanke. Aye.
Your goal, Johnson.
Ruben Diaz.
They're going to look to play out from the back here, City. Timo Werner daring him to run with it. He doesn't want it.
Oh, what a tackle
great
from
challenge. Good turnover. Kulusevski back to
Timo.
No, slide Johnson. Good ball. Right decision now to Werner.
Gets it across.
Werner puts it across. Oh, good defending. Fucking Dom Solanke just doesn't get any luck, does he? No. He doesn't get any luck whatsoever.
Never goes his way. It just never seems to reach him. It just never does. But it's been a bright half from some of the midfield, as well as Timo Werner. Like, Timo Werner has just been unbelievable.
Bentancur and Gray have been immense.
What a challenge for Bentancur in midfield. You're absolutely right. Just a second, though, here. Spurs into Kulusevski. Nice little short corner routine. Pop Matasar!
Yes! What a strike!
It's a
what a strike!
Curls it in, catches the keeper off guard, maybe. But what a strike! Sarr, he loves an absolute screamer, Dave. He loves it.
Come on!
He doesn't get to do it as often
Cry
anymore.
more,
He doesn't
Ortega.
get to take these. But
Cry
he's
more.
absolutely screamed it into the back of the net. Nice little curler. Oh,
Tears of
lovely
blue
from the Sarr man, from the Star boy.
It's a great short corner. Kulusevski here to Timo Werner. Back to Kulu. Looks like he's going to cross it. Hangs it out to Sarr. First time. Great strike. Bounces right before the keeper. It's perfect. He's exactly what you want.
Look at the bend on
and
it.
it's our star boy scoring us some goals. Come on. Let's fucking have it. 2-0.
It's technically
Pep Guardiola and these crying bunch of babies.
Look at the way he
This is going to be a rout.
Puts a little Davy Harris spin on it. You know, just gets it around the whole Man City defense. It's a gorgeous goal, actually. You want more replays of that, actually. It's a gorgeous goal. It might be one of the goals of the season. It's lovely.
Pick it out.
2-0 up. What a great set piece routine as well.
Sarr, baby.
A great win from Kulusevski. On a Solanke.
Who wants more goals? Dom Solanke. Oh, it's blocked. Oh, Johnson!
Brendan Aldo. What a hit.
Oh.
Fucking kaboom, says Ribsy85. Because earlier, Ribsy85 said, come on, Sarr, keep your head up, mate. I think after he got the yellow card, that was his answer to the referee, Dave.
Yeah. He should have walked. He should have ran away doing that and then done the Sarr, baby. Come on. Ah, 2-0 to the good. Don't screw this up, Tottenham. You cannot screw this up. And look, hopefully we go and rout them 4-5-6-0. Imagine them headlines. That'd be fantastic. Lose to Palace on a Sunday. Beat Man City in midweek. It's perfect. It's just what we do, Jack.
Just how I like my weeks.
Good hold up.
My favorite thing to do, lose to Palace on a Sunday, smack Man City in midweek. It's just how I orient my weeks. Look at Erling Haaland. He looks like he's running out of batteries there, Erling Haaland.
What a strike from Sarr boy. He's a Sarr.
He used to take lots of strikes from distance, so it's nice to see that he gets his opportunity there because he's one of the guys that's very willing usually to shoot from distance.
I was asking for goals from the midfielders today, and Sarr says, Dave, I've got you.
What a goal, though. I wish we get more. I hope we get more replays of it later.
First time Jack, without taking a touch. Beautiful.
First angle, like the first impression of it, you kind of think, you maybe think, you know, as the keeper maybe been thrown off by something, did it take a deflection? And then you actually watch it back and he's just completely curled it around like 5-6 players. So that's what catches the keeper off, is that he probably doesn't get to see it until the very end there. And then it's already in the back of the net by the time he's practically seen it. That's what makes it a really good goal. But you don't really see that at first. Just a moment here, good defending from Dragusin.
Also, the bounce he took before the goalkeeper as well. Goalkeepers hate that. It's awkward, you know. When he struck it, he took just a little bounce at the right time before the goalkeeper sipped off the surface and added a bit more momentum behind it. But look, Jack, that's Roberto Carlos-esque. That's an absolute screamer. That's a Sarr bomb. You know, it's an absolute rocket. I don't think you're going to see much better this season, to be brutally honest. It's a great strike. Even NASA's made that sort of rocket illegal. 2-0 up. It's a ball out way. Man City just cannot get to grips with this game whatsoever right now. Come on, they're there.
What's that stuff they put in cars, Dave? You know, like to juice them up even more, like nitrous or something like that. Like, what do they put in it? You know, you're saying it's illegal for them to put Sarr fuel?
Sarr fuel, Jack. Yeah.
Sarr fuel's illegal internationally.
What a strike. What a strike that is. Big Dom battling away there. Sarr in there again.
Sarr.
Don't get sent off now, Sarr.
Come on, Bentancur. Good pressure, Solanke. Good pressure, Kulu. Come on, lads. Get back into the shape.
Do you have no answer?
Timo maybe didn't do the right pressing there. Oh, way. Poor O'Reilly. He's still kind of caught out by the occasion, Dave. He's usually playing in a library.
Yeah, he's used to it, Jack. You know, he's not used to this atmosphere, the noise, you know, stuff like that. He like you said, he's used to playing in a stadium where the pin drops.
Sarr missile rock blast. Absolutely a Sarr bomb, says We Are Spurs TV. Papa Mata Sarr boy.
Are Newcastle still beating Chelsea? It'd be nice to have that other bogey team knocked out as well, guys. Let me know.
There's also Callum Blatch. I think Callum, has the best names. Pop Lives Batar, as well. He's going to be absolutely.
Also, Leighton Evelyn, where are you? Let me know if you're happy clapping, lad. You said surely no one's going to predict the win. We're winning 2-0, Leighton. Get with the program.
Surely Leighton loves, an absolute Sarr screamer. He loves a Sarr spectacular.
I bet you he went running around his coffee table with a can of beer in his hand.
Sarr spectacular. He loves it. Ribsy 85 saying City aren't used to having people watch them play.
No. I'm not used to it at all.
Please, another goal, says Lisa, before Pep brings on Holland. Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. We want more. We want more. Thank you, everyone, though, for tuning in to join us tonight. Hopefully you're enjoying the immaculate vibes. 2-0 up. You can't sing that. That's what we're singing to City fans right now.
Keep pushing them, Drag. Keep pushing them.
That's it, right? You keep him at arm's length. You keep him in offside
position. Keep him away,
position.
Drago.
They're going to go straight on top of Vicario here.
Gundogan over the bar.
There's only one German that knows how to score, and that's Werner.
There's a Sarr man waiting in the mid. He's going to score even though he's just a kid, says Las Ferran.
I love it. Good ball.
Great hold-up play from Johnson and Solanke. Solanke just doesn't find Johnson there, doesn't find Kulu there. Just didn't take the right option.
We can rip these open at will anytime we want. As soon as we get the ball, they're so open. That's it. Get after it, Big Dom. Dom, dee-dom, Solanke. Come on, Werner. The burner. Let's go. Roadrunner. Go on, Sarr. Get pressure on there. Bentancur bombarding someone over in the midfield.
Yeah, he took out somebody, whoever that was. Absolutely trucked them.
Get after it. Come on, like I said, we're not the hunted today, we're the hunters. We thrive in this role. Let's go. That's it. Assassinate him, Sarr.
From Sarr and everyone involved.
He's already on a yellow. What's he doing? Well on, Sarr.
Good pressure here.
Oh.
Savinho's tricky.
Surely Man City aren't keeping possession to try and maintain a 2-0 defeat, are they? It's embarrassing.
They played in Enrico Lewis, Gundogan. They're trying to build something, but again, I feel like this shape from Spurs has been pretty effective so far.
Do you know what works about it? We're blocking up the midfield, and Man City, they go out wide, but they don't like putting crosses in the box. It's not their game.
Especially with no Holland.
Romulus.
And I would say Phil Foden hasn't had much impact in the game. Some of their forward players, McAtee, I wouldn't say haven't had much influence in the game. It's been difficult for them.
It has. Get after it.
Way.
Oh, it's pulled back.
Oh, well done.
Oh, good defending. Romulus
Romero,
again.
well done. Unlucky there.
Sarr,
For some reason, wasn't going our way.
Bentancur.
Yes, he sees the run of Kulusevski.
Oh, you just can't get there, Ortega, you dick.
Damn,
good sweeping by Ortega.
Kulu would have beaten John Stones in that race as well.
I think he was going to get there,
Dang, good anticipation from their goalkeeper.
Big cross to Vic.
Radu.
Oh, it's sexy football here. One touch, lovely. Sarr's thriving. He feels like Zidane out there.
Look at the confidence of Sarr. Romero has to take on a very difficult pass, though. Well done by Romero. Archie Gray does well. Does the best he can there, but it's difficult. Well done from Romero. What a challenge. Absolutely floors that man. Kulu. Get on to Kulu. Oh, he's in his way.
It's a great challenge by Romero. He's taking no prisoners.
Well done, Kulu. Leaves one in on Phil Foden there.
But the fuck off, ref. This guy,
honestly, someone give him a single challenge.
Someone shave his head, make him look like Guardiola and put him in the City kit. He's such a try-hard to be in Guardiola's good books. It's a disgrace. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
Great challenge from Romero earlier. Whoever that was, that he absolutely just poleaxed.
It's what we love Romero for.
Skunkwork saying the ref has been. Just a moment. Radu,
I think
good
the referee
clearance from Radu.
I think the referee might be sitting till July right now. Oh, good ball. Go on, Kulu. Oh, look at him. He's like a racehorse. He's stocked up, fully loaded.
A little sloppy at the back so far, says AK Shags. Yeah, I'd say so. The most recent kind of minutes. I appreciate the risk, though, taken by Patmat Sarr. You know, he's confident there, but it was kind of a difficult pass for Romero to receive.
Radu. Good ball into a Doji. Let's move it. Well done, Destiny.
Well done.
Good ball into Kulu. Flick back. Destiny keeps it in. He's still going with it. Finds. Oh, it's just behind him and Kulu. Just behind both of them. Just a small fraction off.
The skill from Kulu there. Just he loves that.
Oh, it's sexy.
He loves that sort of like 360 back heel type move.
Kulu Dino, Jack. Get some respect on his name. Kulu Dino. Could also call him the Rock. No one could get near him. Oh, he runs at Archie Gray. He's burned him here on the outside.
Oh, they should almost have scored there.
He got away with that.
Phil Foden somehow didn't get a foot onto it there. Into Rico Lewis. Oh,
don't let me.
What are you doing, man?
Good Doji, defending, good blocking.
Parting the Red Seas there, Doji. What's he doing there?
That's a fucking great block by Bentancur there, putting the body on the line. What was the Doji doing there? I think him and Sarr, was it, that parted like the Red Sea?
But this is what you and I were kind of from the very get-go, David, in the Europa League. We saw this against Karabag even from the get-go with Archie Gray at right back. It's just he doesn't have the pace to keep up with players.
No. And that, you know, the other guy's going to try that again. He's got to be aware of that slightly.
If they put someone like a Doku or something out there, we'll find it very hard. You know, and he's good in possession, Archie Gray. He's had a fine performance, and he continues, like I said,
he's had a
better and better every game. But it's just defensively, that's a worry.
Yeah. And the thing is, once you give City a sniff, you know, they tend to gather momentum from there on out, right? You know, you don't want to give them any sniff whatsoever. But so far, I would say Archie Gray and Bentancur probably been, along with Kulu, have probably been our three best players.
Yeah. Radu.
Oh, Radu gets played in behind.
O'Reilly in behind. Don't be too physical, though, man. Don't pull him down or anything, please. Maybe caught a little bit sleeping there. They get it out wide to Mateus Nunes, one-on-one with Archie Gray. Good tracking back, though, for Brendan Johnson. You got to stop the cross. I think this is to McAtee.
They're in behind here again. It's another ball across.
Decent clearance to Savino, though. Timo, great tracking back from
Werner.
Timo. Great
touch. Go on, Werner. Go on.
Find him, Timo. Find him, man.
Go on, keep going. Go
on. There you go. Oh, my Lord. That's Timo in a nutshell.
That sums up Timo Werner. That play right there. If anyone wants a clip of Timo, that's the play right there. Does absolutely superb to drive us up the field, and then just gets overexcited and can't play the pass.
Stuck in as well, you know. Like he faced up Savino there and just took him on what I wanted. Then, oh my!
They're down that right hand side again. Archie Gray becoming a little bit concerned. He was MIA there. Romero and Bentancur do enough to cover it though.
They center it here. They have some space. They got runners as well. It's out wide to Savino. He's in our box. Tries to curl it.
Ooh.
He's got his
Archie Gray just needs to sit in for the next 5 minutes till halftime. Just sit in. Don't bother going forward. That's twice now they've come down that side. Starting to find a little bit of momentum here, City. Oh, no, Adoji.
Slipping up there.
Starting to get sloppy here now, leading up to halftime.
We've not really had as much of possession here in the last few minutes. and more Man
We're
City.
getting very sloppy. We just got to concentrate for the next 6-7 minutes. Get it in at 2-0. Man City moving the ball.
They
They're starting
break
to
the
find gaps
lines.
here.
Well done.
Oh, well done. I'm
Radu,
dragging
what
this
is
in.
that,
For
man?
fuck's sake, Romero.
They broke the lines there really well.
Savinho. Plays it in behind Romero's across on the cover. That's brilliant defending. That's
Good
fucking
attention.
top.
Well done for Romero. He's an animal tonight. He's an animal tonight.
He's on fire. Yeah, he's been brilliant as well. He just fires it clear. We're getting sloppy now. Come on, Tottenham.
Come on, lads. We need someone else. We need someone to come drop deep here and be able to hold on to the possession and get some runners. Because we can counter them here. If we get an opportunity, we have a chance to counter them. Archie Gray clears it. Might not have gone out, but he should have. Solanke, it's not.
Well done, Solanke. Great ball. Go on, Kulu. Unlucky. Do you know what? Is it me or has he gathered a bit of speed, Kulu? He seems to be faster than last year.
Maybe so. He's just in such incredible shape. He's a bit like Solanke. He just never stops running.
Come on, you Spurs. Oh, I love it. Just got to get 3 and 4. That'll make up for the Palace game.
We're 2-0 up and Ange still looks pissed, says Ripsy.
Oh, yeah, he probably will. Get into them at halftime. Let's go for 4 or 5 now. I'm under pressure. You know, they say I don't beat top 6 teams or top 10 teams. I need more goals. That's what he wants. I'm loving Big Ange instead.
Come on, boys.
Nearly short back
find a good transition. Let's find a good counterattack.
I just can't help but feel I look at the team.
Gundogan.
2-0 up, dangerous scoreline. I just can't help but feel the need Ange Postecoglou at halftime to get
2-0
into
up
them.
at Brighton. We know the story. 2-0 up at Brighton, especially Man City. Come on now. Should go without saying.
They're just getting a bit sloppy, a bit erratic, a bit loose.
Done,
City finding space. Don't you dare, ref. We just don't get the look of the bounce of the ball ever, do we? He's made 60 yards there, win the ball, and the ball goes straight to the fucking centre-back.
Sprayed out wide to Savinho. Finds McAtee, but Solanke tracks back. Just not a good touch there. Gundogan spinning in circles.
Looking to go down
Works it out wide to Nunes. Clips it into
it's
Foden. A lot of space for Foden there. Foden's had 2 good opportunities. That's a good opportunity for him. And then he also had that one kind of where they squared it across the penalty area, and he was nearly onto it. You'd think Holland would finish one of those.
He probably should have scored there. No, it's
not. Should have scored one of those. He should have scored that one that was either flashed across the box, or he should have scored that one.
We just need halftime. Get a fresh message on. Compose ourselves. You know what I mean? We just need halftime now. 2-0 up. Sarr, don't lose it there.
Kind of dribbling into trouble there.
Well done. Good free kick.
Good strength from Sarr.
Hold on. He's licking his lips. He wants it.
Hopefully he's laughing because he's not coming on.
Yeah, hopefully he's had like a full dinner or something like that.
I don't know what he's doing with those socks on. Take those socks off.
Go on, Johnson, win that. Go on, compete, kid. Well done.
He's been pretty quiet tonight. He did have a brilliant flick though, to be fair, for I think the goal.
It's not enough for 45 minutes though.
No, it's not. I was trying to think of anything that he's done in this game, and I was thinking that's the one moment I can recall. So he had that brilliant flick.
He's another one. A chance will just fall his way tonight somehow.
We need, he needs to be clinical if it does. Udogie.
Great ball into Udogie. You can't lose it there. Don't get
do better there, Udogie.
It's a good ball as well.
Romero.
He had to do it. He had to do it. He's being brilliant tonight, Romero. Yeah. Just hope they studs and punish us now. We need halftime badly.
Poor from Udogie. I do appreciate that Romero sold that as if he did. Oh, he did win the ball.
And he comes back with the follow through as well. I love that from Romero.
He did win the ball.
If he's giving away the free kick, you may as well let them know about it. It's a good position, though. It's central enough where he can sort of go either side to a degree.
He did win the ball there, though. He did not cost us there, in my opinion, Skunk Works. I mean, he won the ball. And he needed to make that challenge. Somebody needed to make a challenge there.
Well, he won't cost us if it doesn't end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, and it was a dangerous one. It was a dangerous situation they had there.
It was more on a dozy. It was a sloppy touch. No awareness. Two
Yeah.
players closing them down. You can't lose the ball there. He knows that's what. As a defender, when you get on the ball, you know you can't be that loose. You just cannot be that loose. I just have a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah, it's another chance for Phil Foden.
It's a good position here as well. Who's stepping up? It is Phil Foden. It's over the wall. It's over the bar. He should be playing Gaelic football.
For him. Very good opportunities for Phil Foden tonight. And he's been quiet.
Come on.
It's part of the Man City B team.
4 minutes added on. If we were losing, they would give 1 minute.
What if that?
That's a joke.
You would think maybe 2 minutes for the goals, but apart from that, perhaps maybe the minutes for Van de Ven, but it's not like Van de Ven was really on the ground. He didn't take that long, exactly.
He knew his hamstring was gone. He got up and went off the pitch.
Sarr has to play it back to Vicario. Come on, lads, please. Let's just get our foot on the ball.
Well done, Kulu.
Good try. It's just not bouncing our way, though.
No.
Kulu, good pressure, good hustle towards the end. Final minutes here, boys.
Got to hold in. Put him under pressure. Well done.
Come on.
Go on, win that.
Doji just gets skinned there.
Is that Savino?
Yeah, decent switch of play. Archie Gray can't get there.
I don't like this. Get out there. Keep him out there. Don't back off him. One-on-one. He's looking to cut inside. He pulls it back. It's good defending.
Shot from Gundogan. Good block from Romero.
Romero again with the block. Archie Gray. Can't get caught there, kid.
He's had a nervy half. Defensively, just such a nervy half defensively for me.
I think he's confident. I think when Nunes burned him that time on the outside, I think it's hurt his confidence a little bit. I think
but even that spray pass, I don't even know how good that pass was. I think Pedro Porro cleans that up. That pass, Archie Gray just looks like he didn't have the legs to even get to that pass. Slanky, get your foot on it. There you go, son.
Johnson.
Are you kidding me?
Are you serious? It's the two of them going for the header. How is he giving them that decision?
What?
Oh my God! They challenged each other.
Every decision he has pointed Man City's way, and he doesn't even have to look. He's just every single time he just points the direction.
It's absolutely
Man City's
shameless.
Goal. Jesus, man!
Shameless from the ref.
It's like he broke his other arm to point towards Spurs' direction. It's like he can't lift it.
He's going to do his best to keep seating the competition because they want the name. Piss off. It's a joke. Archie Gray with the throw-in. Come on, 2 minutes left. Let's get this into halftime. 2-0 up to the good. Throws it down the line. Man City pick it up. That's a free to us. Doesn't give it. Romero. Just hooks it clear.
Come on, Slanky. Sir, he just threw him to the ground. Oh my Lord, he's just thrown him to the ground. He's just thrown him to the ground.
I can't believe what I'm witnessing here. I really can't believe what I'm seeing.
Bent.
I'm telling you, you may as well put him in the City kit. It's a joke. Playing against 12 men again.
He actually held it in front of him, and then Diaz just threw him to the ground to then win it.
How's the referee not seeing his hands on his shoulders, pulling them down? How has he not seen it?
Get there, Romero. Well done, Romero. He's had a brilliant half. Come on, Archie. You just get it cleared, son.
Pretty sure what he done to Solanke there is even illegal in UFC. There's no rules in that.
God, Rob fucking Jones. I swear, man.
Yeah, he's disgusting. How can he sleep at night? Oh, gets on the outside. It's a ball across, back post, free. Nunes. Fuck off. Fuck off. That referee's done his best to help them get back.
We saw it coming. We saw it coming.
Shocking defending. We saw it coming. We knew we needed to get into halftime. And the dangerous thing is, goals before halftime change games. And Ange Postecoglou was just shaking his head. You could see it. We were getting erratic. Man City were getting more possession. We were opening up a lot more, or giving away a lot more chances. You could see it coming. It's almost like we were just lumping it along waiting for halftime. It's embarrassing. Again, back post is left free. Yet again, someone at the back post is left fucking free.
Archie Gray following the runner into the central area. I think it's Archie Gray.
Johnson's gone in central as well. One of them have to pick him up. One of them.
Yeah, it's just the back post. Just completely left open. Well, Kulu, unnecessary there, man. Just don't need to barge into him, please. Let's try to win the ball high up the pitch there.
Shocking. That's absolutely shocking. Half time.
Part of what's frustrating about that, though, is anytime that we did try to get it cleared, though, and did try to get it launched, at the pitch, referee, of course, just isn't helping us out one bit there. And we tried to play out through the back a couple of times, but then we had some sloppy giveaways. Destiny Udogi involved, I think some other players as well. Just couldn't get any sort of control back in the game, and it did feel like that goal was coming there. But for the most part, it has been a pretty impressive Spurs performance. We need to see, I think, a change on the right side, though, when it comes to Archie Gray. I think Archie Gray, the fact that it's only Mateusz Nunes as well, Dave, like, he's very good dribbler. He's a very good ball carrier. He's very tricky on the ball, but he's not necessarily someone who I think of as being especially pacey or being that quick, on the turn or anything like that. He's a good player. He's technically gifted, but they put Doku out there. They put any other speedy winger out there. I think Archie Gray is going to be on toast in this game. So we need to have him, probably come off or maybe move into the midfield, because Patmat Sarr is technically on a yellow card. He's had a brilliant game, Sarr, but you don't want to risk, getting a man sent off. I think, Spurs have played pretty well, though. I just have some concerns about that right side. Timo Werner has actually had a pretty great half. He hasn't put too much of a foot wrong. He did have that one really good opportunity, I think, to get us up the pitch there and create another good counterattack in the course in true Timo style, ends up playing it out of play. But Brendan Johnson, a bit quiet. Solanke, a bit quiet for the most part as well. I mean, but it feels like we're digging in. We're working hard. The fight is clearly there. These guys are not, giving up on Ange or anything like that. They're clearly fighting for him. But a little disappointing, I guess, as well, just to see that goal go in, when it looked like it was ours. It looked like, we could see that out. But I don't know. Man City, they started to knock on the door and we couldn't handle it.
I feel two ways about it, Jack. I feel a bit conflicted because off the back of the Palace game, many Spurs fans didn't really hold out too much hope for today. We find ourselves in a brilliant position, 2-0 up. We've played relatively well. Don't get me wrong. I still think there's another gear we can click into. Let's not forget, most of Man City starting 11 is out here. There's another gear for us to click into. But we've done our job. We went 2-0 up. But that last goal there's two things on that. One, again, it comes back to that leadership. The last 5-6 minutes, the players were almost begging for a half-time. You could see it. They were waiting for a half-time to have a rest, get a new message on board, and go out there again in the second half. That's when you're looking for someone on the pitch to step up, start speaking to people. Hang on. We need 5-6 minutes to get to half-time. Start taking control of the ball. Start doing what we were doing that got us to this point. Stop slacking off a little. It's not good enough. And they bloody better not end up bottling this from that position. The warning signs are there from the Brighton game. We got all the apologies. You better not let that happen again so close to that Brighton game. You better find something within yourselves. Don't be sitting in that dressing room nervous, scared of the second half. I want you to be angry after that goal conceding. And do you know what?
Yeah.
In a weird way, it's probably done Postecoglou's job for him, because he can go in there and fucking bounce off them at half-time now and wake them up for this second half, because I feel like that's the approach that's needed. I know we're 2-1 up and I'm not dissatisfied with the performance, but the warning signs have been there previous where we have let this sort of position slip. If we do that again, we are going to be a laughingstock. We are going to be memed absolutely everywhere. So they better find the answers in this second half. But also, that goal doesn't happen if the referee gives that free kick on Dom Solanke. That was a free kick. If he gives that, we take our time over a free kick. We see out to half-time. Poor from Rob Jones. He may as well be wearing a City kit. He's given them absolutely everything. Even their decision, we got throw-in. Their two players challenge each other. They don't get it. Falls to Dom Solanke. He gives a free kick to them. I mean, it's absolutely mind-boggling. It's absolutely disgusting. But back to the players. They better find something this half, Jack. I'm not having an excuse after this if they capitulate going, oh, it's Man City, it can happen. Nope, not from 2-0 up against their seaside.
No, it can't happen again. You just hope that, like you say there, that the goal that ends up going in, the goal that we did end up conceding, is the physical resemblance of kind of the lesson that needs to be shown, once again, that Spurs, you can't switch off. You have to see this game out. You can't just expect that the team is just going to roll over for you, that they're just going to concede 2 more goals or 3 more goals, and it's just going to be a nice, easy day at the office. They have to see this through. And also the other thing as well, it felt like maybe the team did start to think that, they could just pump it long, maybe see if they could just, get lucky. You can't play that way. That's not the way that Ange tries to have them play. They need to get some more confidence and find, somebody who can, again, be that leader, also be that sort of good example on the ball, someone who can be tidy, make good decisions, be able to find the open pass, even if there aren't many in front of them. And I think we were missing that in the final minutes there. And it did look
Here we
like
go.
Man City eventually were going to get to us. And you just hope that Ange Postecoglou can use, like you say, that as a lesson to not bottle this, really.
But look, this isn't they're like what happened there before halftime is nowhere near on Ange Postecoglou. Nowhere near it. That's on the players. Ange Postecoglou can't do anything with 5 minutes to go to halftime. He's not going to make a substitution. All he can do is issue instructions. Again, I have a problem with it because 2-0 up, we start coasting. We think the game's easy. We stop working hard. It was clear to see. How can that happen so close when you were caught against Brighton? We are not learning our lessons. And it's not good enough. We should be here at half-time talking about 2-0 at half-time. Happy days. Now every Spurs fan is sitting there worried about the second half, worried about the collapse. And if we're worried, you can guarantee they're feeling it in the dressing room.
Yeah.
It's really annoying. And the goal we conceded, Jack, how many times are we leaving people free at the back post for a tap in? How many times have we seen that this season? It's not good enough between Gray and Johnson. One of them, both of them got caught coming inside tracking the same man. Surely one of them looks at the other and goes, hang on, who's picking him up? It doesn't, no one's doing it. It's really piss poor. It's the same goal nearly every single time. And
it's not
it
a
just
system
has to
goal.
do
It's just
better.
individual mistakes once again.
Yeah.
It's just individual mistakes once again. It's really nothing to do with Ange or anything like that, in my opinion. It's just really poor defending from both Brendan Johnson and, like you say, their Archie Gray involved. Because you actually look back on it too, you just see them both, tracking a run completely into the midfield, or into the middle of the box there, where they really are leaving the whole back post completely wide open and free for someone to be there. And there were players back there as well. That's the kind of perplexing part about it, is it's not like any of them made a late run or anything. Like Nunes is just kind of just standing there, and there's another Man City player just standing there, and they just completely leave it wide open. But for the most part, like I said, I think Spurs have played pretty well, and I've been pretty satisfied with the performance. We just don't want to see them end up bottling this like we had with Brighton. Karate is saying, if we lose this game, get him out. Honestly, listen, I mean, that's your opinion, Karate, but for me personally, I'm not anywhere close to being Ange out personally. Like I said, and I will admit to, because, it was probably kind of funny to watch. You guys saw me losing my mind in that Coventry City game, but the closest I ever was to starting to doubt Ange was in maybe that period of Arsenal, Newcastle, and Coventry City. But since then, I've been really impressed by, the players' reaction, just a lot of, the games that I think we have really dismantled teams. And we had a really good 30-ish minutes, 35 minutes there against Man City, all over them, making, really good turnovers in midfield, creating really good opportunities, probably had maybe a chance to go 3-0 up, you could say, but, we can't complain, with how we played in that first 30, 35 minutes against, yes, maybe a weakened Man City team, but still, like, that Man City team, in my opinion, qualifies for Europe. It's still a very good outfit. And I think, Pep Guardiola will take these games seriously against Spurs, because we know how much he hates losing away from home to us. So I think, what we're getting in that 30, 35 minutes is what a lot of people are clinging on to with Ange Postecoglou. It's just, we want to see that, replicated on a continual basis, game in, game out. And I guess we're just still waiting for that to come to fruition. But for the most part, I'm not that close to really ever being Ange out, me personally. But Dave, do you think some people would really turn on Ange if, let's say, we do end up losing this game or bottle this game?
Yeah, I said it in the pre-match build-up, Jack. I think, one thing Spurs fans do not tolerate is a early cup exit. And I do think a lot more people will pivot to Ange out if we throw away another 2-0 lead. But let's make this clear. That goal that happened before half-time, just before half-time, what do you want Ange to do? And also, where did the players' personal pride come in? And it comes back to leadership. Where's the one person that's standing up when we start getting sloppy with 5 minutes to go, stand up and going, hang on, guys, we've been here before. Let's just get it into halftime. Everyone pick your shit up till halftime. No one done it. It comes back to leadership. That's nothing to do with Ange Postecoglou, and he can't fix that. The goal at the back post, I know a lot of people are saying it's not Archie Gray's fault, and to a large degree, I agree. He has to come inside and track the runner. But I keep harping back to communication. I've seen Porro do it, and Brendan, with Brendan Johnson as well, when he's at that right back position. Porro comes inside, covers the run, right thing to do. But what you can't do is run off and not open your mouth and call your winger to pick him up and alert him to the danger. The thing is, Johnson's a winger. Most of them don't think defensively minded. But if you open your mouth, they'll often come back and help you when you realise danger for them. And I'm sorry, but Archie Gray has to scream at Johnson to get there and cover him. You can't just leave someone free like that. I get he's gone for the danger, but these are things that he has to learn and others have to learn at Tottenham Hotspur. Simple communication, and this shit doesn't happen.
Yeah. And then Donovan Osterreicher saying, Destiny Udogie 1v1 defending needs to be improved. Keep our heads. Yeah, listen, I think it's just been a problem for us, in kind of this season and at certain games of last season where kind of our fullbacks, do tend to make mistakes here and there. They can have really good games or they can have good periods of defending where they're getting stuck in, they're winning the ball high up the pitch, they're being aggressive, they're doing well in some of their 1v1s, but then there will be moments where all of a sudden they just get absolutely torn by and they, make a mistake and, kind of their 1v1 defending or just lapses in concentration, like we've been saying at the back post happens a lot. It's kind of it's not really the finished product, you could say,
No.
defending wise when it comes to Pedro Porro, when it comes to Destiny Udogie, Dave, and obviously now with Archie Gray. We don't really have, how do you put it? We don't really have any Kyle Walker like fullbacks that, you could say, are just excellent defensive masters, really, in every sense of the word. And it's just an area that, Udogie as well as Pedro Porro still need to work on, you could say. And
No,
Archie Gray,
100%.
obviously. Yeah.
No, 100%. That goal they scored there is very similar to one that we conceded against West Ham to a large degree. Where Dozie doesn't do his defending on the left hand side, everyone gets pulled across, and then all of a sudden they have a player free at the back post to punt it home. Destiny Dozie needs to do a lot better. He's physically stronger than most wingers that he comes up against in this league, and I don't understand it personally. I think a little bit of it actually comes down to not having the competition. I think he knows he's going to play week in, week out, which ultimately puts you in your comfort zone. When Destiny Udogie, for the first 20 odd games last season, he was absolutely sensational down that left-hand side. You couldn't really blame him for too many goals. No wingers really got any change out. He sort of locked up that left-hand side. But as the time's gone on, I think the lack of competition for his place has allowed him to be complacent, and we're not seeing the same Destiny Udogie we seen last year. Now, obviously, some of that might come down to the injury. They took him a long time to get back and stuff like that, but he does need to do better one-on-one defending. And big up the outlad as well. He says Sonny's coat is a bit loud. Do you know what I was actually looking at? I was thinking, do you know what, that'd be a great coat to crack out Christmas Day, when you're meeting up with the fam and stuff like that. Nice coat like that, feel like the business, the big Don.
Even Nick actually responded to him, Dave, Lazy801, saying, at What's the Story, saying, that's called style, Mr. Harris, pure style. I think we're going to leave the fashion comments maybe more to Sonny because he's sponsored by every fashion business there is. He's the most wanted man in the industry practically. So I think we'll leave some of those decisions to him. I think he's got a very sleek sense of style, as does Brennan Johnson, I'll actually say as well. I do, don't mind actually some of Brennan Johnson's outfits, before every game or, as he walks into training, he's got a good sense of style himself as well. Just times are changing, it feels like nowadays, the baggy pant is quarterback, things are always changing in the fashion world. And we know that Sonny, Brennan Johnson, all these guys are going to be very much a part of it.
Might get that jacket for Christmas.
Yeah, get that. That's what he wants for Christmas, Mr. Harris. Get that order ready.
That's a subtle hint.
There you go. But Dave, going into the second half, we're just hoping that we could see more of the same, right? Because we did play pretty well.
Yeah.
We were turning over the ball in good areas. We did create good chances. Not really anybody that you would say played especially poorly. Like we said, maybe defensively, Archie Gray and to a degree Destiny Udogie. But for the most part, people did look like they really wanted this. They're fighting hard. They're playing for Ange. It's just more or less more of the same in the second half, right?
No, 100%. And look, despite my frustration and that with the late goal, and I think I do worry, Jack, to a certain degree, because they do say goals before halftime changes games, and we've scored just before halftime, and it has changed game for us at times. But at the end of the day, we're sitting here 2-1 up, right? We're in a commanding position. No one thought we'd be in this position at halftime, regardless of us maybe, being a bit frustrated with the late goal we conceded. But Sumit, by the way, is coming on. It'd be interesting probably for Papa.
I think for Papa Sarr.
Yeah, probably. But we're still in a commanding position, Jack, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just hopefully we can galvanize ourselves at halftime. Hopefully there's been a few words. Hopefully there's been a sort of pact where they can't allow, us to throw away another sort of 2-0 lead. And I do think there's another goal in this for us, Jack. I do. I think there's another goal on the break, or us pressing City and then making a pass mistake. I definitely think there's another goal for us. But I would say I think we need to take the next opportunity that comes our way. I think the next goal in this game will dictate and decide who's going to be the winner at the end of this game. Hopefully
Yeah.
it's us.
Bro, you're probably right. Everybody, if you can for us, though, please smash the like button. We'd be very appreciative of it. There's well over 500 of you in the house. We'd be very appreciative if you smash the like button. Just sends out this watch along as well as this channel to more and more people. If you also want to support the channel in any extra ways, you're welcome to become a member. You could send in your fan cam if you are a fan channel member after the game. Get your opinions, get your thoughts post-match. We'll be happy to upload those for tonight or for tomorrow. And then also as well, if you do want to come on for a fan show for the next week, grab a fan show membership. And if you just want to be a part of the community in a closer way, you can do it that
Kovacic is
way.
on for City too.
Kovacic is coming on. They're going for bigger guns here, everybody. But it would be great if you guys could smash the like button for us. Be very appreciative of it.
And Gvardiol. Or did he start?
Making changes. Nervous. We haven't made a change at fullback. That worries me with Ange.
I think he senses it, Guardiola. I think he senses that the Tottenham are vulnerable at this point and that he's going to go for it. It's going to be a big, big, big half of football. Come on. Let's have it.
I think Sarr has been excellent. His engine is unreal, says Shikari Shock. He had a brilliant first half.
Did he come off for Basuma?
Yeah, he came off for Basuma.
Yeah, right call. You're going to need people to make late challenges, pull City down on the counter and stuff like that. I think it's the right call.
Basuma, Bentancur, Romero just trying to get it cleared. Good strength from Solanke.
Come on, for fuck's sake. How much more do you want him to grip Solanke? Even his missus doesn't get to do that. Come on.
Mateus Nunes one-on-one with... They've kept Nunes on. Interesting. Figured maybe they would go for a more attacking winger.
Well, I don't think they have any more on the bench. Doku's not on the bench, is he? Or Grealish, they're injured.
Oh, that's right, maybe. Lucky us. Ooh, dangerous pass from Kovacic. Good pressure from Timo. Win this, boys.
Get in there.
Get on to Kulu. There you go,
Go
Timo.
on, break.
Find him. Oh,
one of you go to the bloody ball.
Come for it, Kulu. Johnson just throwing it around there.
This referee, man. This referee is giving them everything.
It's amazing that he gives that foul for Brennan Johnson throwing the guy to the ground, but he doesn't give it for Solanke in two of the periods that he's seen right in front of him. We've seen Solanke just being thrown around like a rag doll.
And I also hope Postecoglou's gone to that referee room at halftime and asked him to explain that decision not to give Solanke that free kick. Oh, ball's out to Nunes
be aware
here.
Of it, man. It's with Nunes here.
It's going to be a long 45, Spurs fans. Buckle up. It's going to test us, this. People are saying they have 12 men now with the referee. I know it's a joke. He gets on the outside of Gray again. It's pulled back.
Well done,
Romero again. He's been
had
fucking
brilliant half
sensational
defensively.
tonight.
He's had a brilliant
We need to try and get on the ball here. We really do. Go, unlucky Solanke.
Out wide to
Now he's going to test Destiny Adoji again.
That's inside.
Again,
what a hit.
At the back post. Oh, the pressure's on. The pressure is on. We better hold out.
Vicario. Lovely
Good
dink
ball.
into Solanke.
Well done, Solanke. Play Werner. Just go to the corner.
Come on, Timo.
Just get us up the pitch.
Maybe see Solanke.
Oh,
no, he doesn't find him.
ball.
Kulu!
Oh,
Johnson!
Please.
Johnson!
Johnson! Solanke! Oh, it just won't fall for his way. Solanke's blocked. Don't you dare. Now he gets offside.
Is he getting offside?
Yeah, I think maybe the Solanke off the back of Johnson's shot. Yeah, he's off, yeah.
Solanke looked upset that he couldn't be found there by Timo.
I would be too. He's got two there, and he doesn't pass it to any of them. But here we go again.
Romero.
Oh, no, Romero. Poor pass. Win that.
Oh, what
Great
a win.
challenge. Oh, fuck off, ref. Well done. Thank you. Basuma. Let's go, Bish. Go on, Bish. You're hungry.
Why does he have
On to Werner. Werner crosses his shot. Gone wide.
Close. Neither nor, though.
No.
Why does Basuma have to dribble it all the way to Timo to hand it off to him like that sometimes? He's got to have 3 touches on the ball just to make the pass. That was the most obvious one. Good play, though, from Spurs earlier.
Good
Good
press
shot
for
from
him.
Brennan Johnson.
Basuma getting high up and trying to get the press on here. Solanke as well. Forcing Ortega to go along. They don't want to do this.
Come on, get onto this.
Comes
There you
out
go,
to
Gray. Make a good... Oh, not a good touch.
Oh, no. Well done.
Romero.
Back to Vicario.
Vic.
Great ball
pass
into
from Vic. Well
Bentancur.
done.
Chooses
Bentancur
not
doesn't
to use
want
it
to get
though as he
turned.
goes to Dragusin.
Vicario,
Back
can
to
he find
Vicario.
Archie Gray? He goes for it. And he actually finds Kulusevski.
She goes
Such a
to
good ball
Kulu.
from Vicario. Great distribution from Vic.
Great movement by Kulu for the outball as well, by the way.
Good passing from Spurs.
Vicario into Basuma.
Radu. Clips it.
Flips it long.
Dogi gets a little flick.
Free
Referee
kick.
gives
Fine.
Solanke a foul for that. That's the one he gives a foul.
That's not even a foul. That one's not a foul, actually.
That's what I thought.
People are saying, finally, ref. I know, it's a joke, guys and ladies. Jesus, that's the longest 5 minutes of my fucking life. The rest of the half is going to go in this vein. It's going to be a long evening. Radu goes over the top to Werner. Doesn't quite have the pace behind it. Rikolos goes back to Diaz.
Kovacic.
Diaz into Kovacic.
Good pressure here. Can we put them? Well done.
It's all right. Just keep ticking away the time. That's all we got to do. Keep them back in there. No.
What?
Ben Davies is getting warmed up here. Who's he coming on for? Radu Dragusin, maybe. I hate to say it. I think it could be Radu Dragusin. I don't think Ange fancies him on that left foot. City on the attack here, though. Or could it be Archie Gray, actually, in fact, maybe?
Could be Udogie, even though it wouldn't make a lot of sense.
I'm sure he's only been subbed on. I can't see him being taken off. Unless he's injured. Bentancur, great touch. On to Solanke. Play Werner, please. It's a great ball into Werner. Acres of space. Come on, he's bearing down on goal. He's bearing down on goal. Ortega. Timo! He's missed it. He's missed it. He has to score that one. He has to take it. That one he has to take. He's missed. How's he missed? Oh,
what a ball
Werner.
from Solanke. What a
Outside
ball
the boot as well. It's beautiful. Good touch. Good second touch. He's in. Good third touch. He's got to score. I'm sorry. He's got to score that. With the pressure we're under, he has to score.
Oh, my Lord. It's close.
People saying potentially saving Dragusin for Villa, maybe. Get Davies on or Romero. Saving Romero for Villa.
What? Questionable.
I think he's trying to save Romero for Villa, Jack.
I guess, but you want to do that after Timo scores or something, after you go 3-1 up. You know, not this early. It's the earliest sub Ange's. It's one of the earliest subs Ange's ever made.
I'm not quite sure about that one. Romero looks so pissed off.
He's had a brilliant game. He's been our best defender, Romero. Yeah. He's been our best defender by a country mile.
Him and Bentancur have been the two best players on the pitch. They've been superb.
He's also he's been covering for Archie Gray.
Yeah. It's a concern that.
Well done, Archie.
Great tackling. Bentancur.
Brennan, no time. Bad giveaway from Brennan.
Take him out, Basuma.
Well
done. Well done. That had to be done. He can't give him a booking either.
Relax.
Oh, how's he giving them the booking?
Well, Basuma doesn't have the best reactions there.
The booking, the substitution. I'm starting to get demotivated here.
It's kind of frustrating that Basuma does get a yellow card, though, considering...
Why does he push him over right when Bentancur's
He's got to be more clever about that. He's got to be way more clever. He's actually kind of just shoves him to the ground, grabs him with both hands. It's just silly foul. He should try to trip him there instead of... And also because we took him off. We took off Sarr, who's having a brilliant game, because he had a yellow card. Now Basuma has a yellow card inside 7 minutes.
Which means he can't get up and put the high pressure on. He was now.
Just kind of defeats the purpose of taking off Sarr.
Man City here on the attack.
Bit boneheaded from Basuma.
It is boneheaded. It's frustrating.
Blow the full-time whistle says absolutely.
I'm praying for it at this point.
New rule, 60-minute football.
Well done. Good challenge. Oh, don't you dare, ref. He's dived. He's bloody dived. Man City looking to get on with it quick, though. Nunes up against Archie Gray as well. Johnson, you have to get back and help him.
Get there,
Well
Kulu.
done. Oh, Kulu.
Kovacic sprays it out wide.
Great ball.
Good block from Udogie.
They're looking for that ball to Nunes again, and he keeps being left there free at the back post every time. Man City coming down our right-hand side
done,
again.
Ben
Great
Davies.
tackle. Archie Gray picks it up. Good ball onto Johnson.
Brennan.
Hold it. Play the right ball. Good ball to Kulu
on,
down the
Brennan.
line.
There you
You've
go.
got two
Find
players
Timo.
over, Kulu. You've
Find
got two
Timo.
players over. Shoot! Oh,
Man,
no,
gotta
Kulu.
play.
You've
have
got
to
two
find
players
Timo.
there, and you
You
put
have
in a
to
weak
find
shot like
Solanke.
that.
Come
He
on,
has to
Kulu.
score.
That's
If he's
poor
going to
from
be
Kulu.
selfish, he has to score, Jack. He has to score.
He has Timo and Solanke, Dave.
know.
He has them both.
I know. He's just got to square it. But it's just poor decision making. Fuck me.
If you're
In
going to
fairness
take
to
on the
City,
shot, you have to score. You have
In
two
fairness to
players
City-
there.
In fairness, the City player did make a move to go and cover the passes, which opened it up for Kulu. But you're right, he's just got to score, man. He has to finish that. That's got to be 3. We've had 2 chances to kill this game. 2 chances, massive chances to kill this game. You're not going to get better chances against Man City.
Oh, my lord. Timo Werner, Kulusevski, 2 unbelievable chances.
What does Solanke have to do for someone to be unselfish?
That's what I'm pissed
So
about, Dave.
much.
This is what I mean. Like I'm now fully on the train that the service he gets is just so lacking.
Yeah,
He just doesn't get
it's
service.
shocking.
They hate playing it to him. They like it. They like him to do all the dirty work. They want him to do all the dirty work, help us get up the pitch. But once we get down the pitch, they show no love for him.
Well done, Gray. Here we go again.
Well done,
Johnson's in behind.
Finds
Good ball back to Kulu.
Let's see Solanke. Not maybe the
Out
right
to
run.
Werner.
Timo.
Good ball. Skin
him
him on
there.
the outside.
Oh,
Shoots.
souvenir for the fans.
Oh, we're getting chances. We've got to take one of them. We have to take one of them. People are saying it should be 4-2 up. It should be 5-2 up. You're right. Oh, man. Solanke's fuming. He is fuming. You can see it. Oh, it's poor by Kulu. It's really piss poor.
Very tame, the shot.
Yeah, he's got to hit that with a bit of belief. Good pressure here by Tottenham, though.
Good job from Ben Davies.
2 good bits of tackling there by Davies so far.
Radu. Terrible again from Radu.
Back to Archie Gray.
Kulu. Good hold-up play, Kulu. Good hold-up play from
Well
Kulu.
done.
It's brilliant. Brendan Johnson not ready for the pass.
Can't get a hold of it. Don't think he's expecting it to come his way. Don't let Kovacic drive like that. He's on scoring form as well, by the way. Ed Sweating says, finishing letting us down. 100%, my man.
Yeah.
Go back post.
Good job, Ben Davies.
Oh. Come on, Spurs. Lionel.
Somebody saying that maybe Solanke and Timo both made the same run. I'd agree, actually. They kind of both made the same run. Maybe one of them could have pulled short.
Bernardo Silva coming on. Guardiola fancies this. And Haaland will probably get on at some point. It's a corner kick. They're going to put this in our 6-yard box. They got joy out of it in the cup last year.
Well done,
And it's cleared.
That's a great
Free
run
out.
from Bentancur.
Well done, referee. Now he's got a Tottenham kit on. Well done, ref.
It's only 60 minutes, but I would say Bentancur, I agree with the chat, or with Tech, and I say Bentancur has had a very good game.
Bentancur's been brilliant today. He's been absolutely brilliant. I've been praising him all game. I think he's been brilliant. And fucking Romero was sensational before he came off. I know a lot of people maybe are bemused by the substitution, but I think there does have to be an air of caution, with Romero, making sure at least one of him or Van de Ven are available for the Villa game.
Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't come back to bite us.
Savinho hurt. So many injuries.
That's it. Just stay down. Kill time for us. I don't mind. How do you think we've dealt with the first 15 minutes after halftime after conceding that goal, Jack?
I think we've been brilliant. I think the most frustrating thing is just kind of signs of maybe the older Tottenham Hotspur from earlier in this season of just not finishing chances to put the team away. We're still, Man City should be well and clear at this stage. Man City should be 3-1 down, 4-1 down.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're still in it, gives us massive, massive nerves because they're a good enough team to get a goal against the run of play, no problem, right?
Yeah.
And they'll create one chance and they'll probably put it away. Whereas we've had two, complete breakaway goals. Like Timo Werner does really well, actually, all the way up until the shot, and then does very poor. And then Kulusevski, for me, I don't even know which one is more frustrating between Kulusevski's and Timo Werner, because with Kulusevski's, I just find it to be frustrating with
the options.
He has options. If you only have one option, maybe I can understand if you want to be a little bit selfish or you don't think the pass is on. If you have two options there, you should be trying to find one of them. Yeah. And also, someone like Solanke, you would think, is just he's like a trigger. He's so ready to lunge for it. He's so ready for that ball to be played into him. And Kulu goes for a really poor finish, and then it's a finish as well where it looked like he really didn't want to miss the goal entirely, which I understand, but that just screams to me like a guy that doesn't really have the confidence yet to be that selfish. Like, he doesn't score goals on a regular period enough to be selfish like that. But Timo Werner's chances have also been very, very frustrating and very annoying. That's my feeling, Davis. I think we played brilliantly. Just once again, like we've said plenty of times before, not taking our chances, and we've kept the other team in it because of it.
It looks like Savinho's having to come off here. But no, I definitely agree. I think, the first sort of few minutes was a bit nurry, but I think we've got to grips with it. We've had the breakaways, and ultimately I hope them missed chances don't come back to rue us, Jack, because they're two fantastic chances. You got Timo Werner practically one-on-one with the goalkeeper, doesn't even hit the target. And then you've also got Kulusevski, and I think the reason why Kulusevski's is worse is because it's the second sitter. He's inside the 6.
First one,
he's in and around the penalty area. There's no one between him and the goalkeeper, and it's just such a tame effort. I actually have no problem with him taking on the effort. It was there for him to do. But if you're you've got to bury it. You've got to test the keeper better than what he did, and especially against Man City, when they've got the big guns off the bench. I did say you don't want Man City in this game come 70 minutes. You want to be outside. That was our opportunity. I just hope we can get one more and we took it away, Jack, because I do feel like we need that cushion.
Ed Sweeting saying it may be a perfect game for Mikey to come on. He would take a chance if he gets one. Also, Richie is also to take a chance if he gets one. Tough between Richie and Mikey Moore. Timo Werner's had this one game, don't get me wrong, but he has been actually brilliant. He's been able to stretch the defense. He offers a good threat in behind in this, and he's had great opportunities. He should have two, at least, in this game. He should have 2 goals. It's just he is going to miss. That's the frustrating thing with Timo. He does a lot of things right, but when it actually comes to the assist or grabbing the goal or playing the final pass, he will more likely let you down in most of the situations, and that's the frustrating thing.
It's when the game's in the balance. It's the opportunities fall his way at good moments to swing momentum. That's the problem. He doesn't take the momentum swinging ones.
He's an Adama Traore, that we know, will get you out of your seat, but then he'll quickly get back in your seat disappointed, because he'll mess things up. He's kind of like a Nicholas Jackson from last season, where he'll, get played in a bunch of times and will kind of look like he's having a lot of impact, but doesn't end up actually, producing the goods to help you win the game. And so it's a confusing thing for me to whether to take off Timo or not, because he's actually played pretty well, but he also hasn't won the game for us, which he should have.
I think he's providing a good outlet, and he is driving us up the pitch at times, and it's suiting him because of the high line that Man City play. Look, I wouldn't be too drastic to do anything right now. See how it goes for the next sort of 10 minutes and take from there. If it looks like he's starting to tire and he stops working backwards, that's the moment you haul him off. The minute he switches off once, you take him off. You can't afford that at this game, especially 2-1 up. You need everybody fully concentrated. But Pep Guardiola is doing his best to hold Haaland back. He's made another substitution. Savinho's come off there for right. I think Foden came off for Bernardo Silva just before that as well. So no Haaland still. We just need to, if we get another chance, we have to take that one. We have to.
To Foden here.
They've got an overload here.
Or sorry,
they've got an overload.
Doji.
Well done, Basuma. Well done, Bentancur. Great fucking footwork. Great pass out.
Bentancur, lovely.
Oh, Jesus.
Radu, please, man. Archie Gray. Good feet from
Well
Archie
done.
Gray. Great
He's been
feet.
brilliant in possession today. In possession, he's been fantastic, actually.
Good hold-up play from Johnson.
Good ball again. Basuma. Well on to Radu.
Davies.
Oh,
Out
Davies,
wide.
sorry, yeah.
Brilliant ball to Timo.
Werner. Onto a
Into
Doji.
Dogi.
Stay
Dogi,
on
find
side, Shanks.
Timo. He always ignores
This is good.
Timo.
Basuma, find Timo now.
Basuma. Just quickly, Donovan Ostriker, really appreciate the support, sir, saying, oh, when the Spurs go marching in. And then he also said subs on striker and left wing. Completely agree. Probably has
I
to
don't
happen
know if I'd take
sometime.
off Solanke, you know. I don't know if I would. I think he's worked hard. When the ball does get to him, it does stick. I just feel like if you bring on Richarlison, does it become a little bit more erratic, and then does the game start just coming one way?
And then Timo has been pretty good, actually.
Good ball. Kulu.
Timo has been
Great
good.
touch.
Come on, Kulu.
Great
Find a
touch.
back post, maybe. Oh, find
Good
Brennan
ball.
Johnson.
He's on.
Johnson, get it across.
Oh,
No, he
holy
doesn't.
shit.
It's not a good cross. It's a poor cross.
Back to a
Dogi.
Doji, though.
Can you
Got
see
Werner.
Timo? There you go, man. It's poor pass.
Leave it short.
There you go. Into Basuma, maybe. Basuma
That's it. Keep seeing.
recycles it. Ben Davies
Just kill
looking for
more
a ball.
here.
Radu. He's very nervy on the ball today. He just quickly makes a decision. Doesn't want to have to think about it too much.
He doesn't want that press anymore. Davies, good ball down the line to Werner. Good flick in.
There you go. Well done. Timo.
Now play
behind here.
Solanke.
He's got Johnson.
Now Johnson. Too late. Too late. He's played too late. He had to hit it before that last touch.
You're right.
He's left it too late. He's allowed Gavardio to get round on the cover. Oh, Werner.
Tracking back from Gavardio, to be fair.
It's there. He needs to play it. It's that touch that's killed that opportunity there. He needs to play that early. Come on, Spurs. Let's go. We're in the ascendancy here now. 65 minutes in. Werner on the corner. Why is he taking corner kicks? Fuck me.
Donovan following up saying nothing about the quality, lads. Werner has been man of the match. Richarlison needs to rejuvenate the press. I could agree with that. Maybe Richie could bring on some fresh legs in terms of that regard. But I agree with Dave. Solanke's been good. Werner's been good. It's hard to know, who to sub off, really, Donovan. It's hard to know.
I think there will come a point where Richarlison will come on. But I just don't think we need to do it too early. I think 75 minutes, when Solanke becomes a little bit jaded, which will happen, I think is probably the right time. Because, rejuvenate the press. But also, you want to be able to keep possession as well. If you need that, if that game does become a bit testing later on, which I think, given what happened against Brighton, I think it's only natural the players are going to sit deeper and deeper the more this sort of game goes into the closing stages. You need that outball. You need someone to hold it up. Richarlison against Palace didn't do it.
Bentancur has got tripped off the ball there.
Great challenge again. He's been superb.
Bernardo Silva they brought on.
Oh, no, Werner. That's lazy, man. Don't let him get that to the back post.
Cleared away by Bentancur.
Bentancur again.
Oh, Werner's out.
Down.
It's gone down with a hammy or something.
That's a groin.
Or a quad or a groin. Yeah, you're right, David. It's groin.
Yeah, that's a groin. He's going to have to come off. So, Donovan, you're going to get your substitution.
Probably Richie then, Dave, or would you bring on Mikey Moore?
I'd get Richie on.
He is coming on. Richie looks like he's coming on as well.
Both of them. So you're getting both substitutions. You're getting Solanke and Werner off. We're getting Richarlison and Mikey Moore on. Come on, Mikey. Oh,
or could
Jack.
he take off Johnson? Would he take off Johnson?
No, I don't think so. If this kid gets them chances that Werner had or Kulu had, it's in the back of the net. Oh, Johnson is off. You're right.
No.
Solanke's staying on.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Johnson's just walked off.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, so it looks like Solanke's staying on. Moore will go right wing and Richarlison will probably go out left, or will it be Moore out left and Richarlison on the right? I don't mind that,
I'd say you go Mikey on the left and you go Richie on the right.
So that's everyone. Confirmation that is Brennan Johnson and Timo Werner off with a groin. And that is Mikey Moore and Richarlison coming on to replace them. 68 minutes in, 22 minutes to go.
Richie as well. He will help from set pieces and he will help with the press.
Good goal today, Werner. Shame you didn't take the second chance, but you got to start somewhere.
No, he's got to start somewhere. He was probably damn near close man of the match. I mean, he did get us up the pitch, like you say, Dave, and he had a plethora of chances that he either earned himself or created himself. Just a moment. Destiny Udogie, he gets killed off
on
the
the edge of
ball
the
there.
box.
What's
So then shoots
happened?
the
Oh, jeez.
ball. It's just wide from right. Thank fuck for that. See,
Very
this is why we
close
got to
there.
take
What
that
just happened
chance.
there? Udogie looked like he got taken out off the ball. Jeez, that is close.
Oh, that's
Vicario
so
might have had
close.
that
That
covered.
is so close. That's too close for comfort, Jack. Vicario, don't invite the pressure now. Don't do something
Come
stupid.
on. There you
Davies
go, Ben.
goes long.
Oh, bad
Poor
clearance.
Poor ball straight into Man City's midfield. They get turned. They've got runners.
Get out there, Rich.
Well done, Rich. Get after it. There we are. Go on, Solanke. Solanke started to tire. You can see it in him. Mikey Moore now trying to work back here with Archie Gray. Does to good effect. Forces Man City backwards.
Nah.
Man City have an overload here on Destiny Udogie's side. Richarlison works back very well. So,
pass through there. Mateus
again, it's
Nunes
another
straight
free
into
player at the
Vicario.
back post.
All right,
Why
lads.
do we keep leaving players free out there?
Just asking for him to score again. Need to get some. Just need to create another good chance, like we did with Kulusevski, like we did with Werner, and we just need to put it away. Just need to put away another opportunity. Does not feel like we're going to hold this out.
Starting to get nervous.
Doesn't feel like this is going to stay 2-1. No. It doesn't have that vibe.
Good ball back to
Basuma here.
Basuma, good ball out to Archie Gray. Gray back to Dragon. Straight back to the
Jesus Christ, man.
He doesn't want it. He's nervous. He is nervous as Gray wins the throw, and well done.
Rado Dragic going for trying to finish in his own net. Into Solanke. Well getting bumped off the ball there, ref, please. Vicario.
Onto Davies.
Bombing it down into Bentancur. They're pressing us high here, Man City. Radu. Into Gray. What a touch by Gray.
Well done, Gray.
Sarr!
Great ball down line. That's a fucking free kick, ref.
Into Kulu.
Breakaway. Kulu. Play Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore has it.
Goes for it. Doesn't get it.
Poor execution on the ball to Richarlison.
I like the fact that he saw it and he wanted to play it. Okay.
Well done, good
pressure. Out for a throw-in, not a corner.
Keep them up there. Keep them up there. Make them work extremely hard to get out.
Keep pushing, man. He does look like he's tiring, or he might have got taken a bump. I think he took a foul earlier, another call that the referee didn't give him. Looked like
he's out on his feet as well. The guy plays a lot of minutes for Tottenham. I think there's an element of tiredness to it. Keep them penned in here. Make them work hard to get out of this corner.
Get out there, Rich. There you go, Bentancur.
Good pressure. Good pressure, Rich. Ortega pumps it long.
Good pressure, Richie. Win this. Ben Davies, well done.
Jesus Christ. How's he gone over the top of him there? Is he giving a free
kick? Well done, Ben.
People saying nice work, Davies. People saying Johnson growing as well. And Timo Werner with his grind as well. Fuck me.
Notabare, Johnson, Timo, Sonny, 4 forwards. Thank God Richie came back in time.
Simpson pussies on. Hopefully Mikey Moore can get a bit of joy out of that. Haaland still on the bench. Has he made 5 subs now? Is that their 5 subs? Someone in the comments let me know. They made a few anyway.
Sparing us.
Oh, Lord. Well
Done,
done, Dom.
Solanke.
Someone run in behind and gamble. Come on.
Who's off? Dom? Yeah.
King Godwin says, do we have any fit players left?
Really need to dig in here, boys.
Skunkwork says the fans are loud, which is good. Nunes
Really
up
need to
against
dig in.
Archie Gray.
Vardiol, good ball. Into McAtee.
Oh, time Richie.
Richie finds
ball.
Mikey.
Amor, you
Someone
gotta
needs to
flick
tell
that.
him man on. Switch a play.
Get out, get out, get out,
Bernardo
get out, get out.
Silva. Well
We'll
done,
have that.
boys.
15 minutes to go, Spurs fan. 15 minutes to go. Come on, Tottenham.
Roller coaster.
500 people in the house. Please, if you are enjoying the watch along, make sure you smash that like button, and thank you very much for picking us for your watch along destination today. I really appreciate it, guys. Got to slog this one out.
Yep. And just calling on his whole squad to get over the line today. We've used nearly every player in the 25 squad this game.
Short of asking the kit man to get tugged out.
Tea lady's getting ready.
She might get run out next week. Might need her.
Basuma, please, man. Please. That's almost
you
a
better not
yellow
get
card.
sent off. Get there, those you do not.
Dude, you got to be switched on to that as well, Basuma. Please step out. Please step out. Put pressure on the ball.
Well done, Rich. Well, keep them out. Well done. Keep going.
Worried for Basuma mentally here. Come on, boys. Everybody's got to lock in.
Work it down the other side. Nunes up against Grace. Well, I have to say he's done a good job in the second half against Nunes. Pulls it back to Kovacic.
Need leaders, boys. Need communication.
Sending the ball in behind.
Radu Dragusin.
Radu
doing the defending for him.
Basuma, well done.
Out gets a good clearance from Basuma. Radu is not filling me with confidence this game.
No, not at all. Not at all. He is shaky as fuck.
But also even defensively there, he looked out of position. He looked out of position. I mean, Kulusevski saved us there defensively.
Yeah. Well done, Solanke. Fuck off, ref. He hates Solanke.
Yeah, I was going to say, you took words away. He just hates Solanke. He clearly has no love for Solanke. He would watch that happen to Solanke and not call it at all.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well done, Kulu. Get there. Well done. What's Guardiola patting him on the balls for? It's a bit sus, that. Did he take one in the Nomads?
What are these airbender movements that he's doing? We cannot hold on to the ball right now, says Skunkworks. No, we've found it very hard in these few minutes to get our foot on the ball. Solanke does well there. Again, no foul from the referee given to him.
There's always going to be these sort of periods in this game, though. You know, that's why I think, that's why, you know, we just needed to be clinical with the opportunities, because we wouldn't be sitting here as nervous right now.
No, yeah.
13 minutes to go.
Even if we then do get another chance, which is why we have to take it.
Get out. Let that go out for a goal kick, Vic. Well done. Waste more time. Oh, this has been the longest 20 minutes of my life, Jack.
No, it's been very stressful.
I just worry about Radu Dragusin and Basuma right now.
Yeah, they're the two worries. I'd agree.
Good ball. Come on, Richie. You got to hold it.
Well done, Rich.
Good ball to
Solanke.
Just Doji just couldn't take it in his stride. Unlucky.
Maybe he overhit it. Maybe he hit it too hard, Solanke. I think that's what it might have been. Hit it too hard. Because it went in the right direction.
Pick that up. Come on. 12 minutes to go. Man City in possession. Tottenham 2-1 to the good. Place in the quarterfinals at stake.
There you go,
well done,
Rich.
Richarlison.
Well done,
Just go
Rich.
to the byline. Take it the way you can. Take it as much as you can. Well done. Skint him.
Yeah.
Play Solanke. He's on. Is he off? He's just overhit it as well.
Right run. He didn't make the run in time, and he didn't make the right run. He didn't really make a run for him. Richie did need a run.
Solanke's fucked. He's Will
Yeah, I
on
think
the
he's
bench.
just. I think he's just done. I think he's just done energy wise because I feel bad
Lancashire
for
on
Richie
the
there.
bench,
Richie did really well there. He needed a run.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Spurs. 11 minutes to go. It's a good
Switch
ball
of
out
play
to Nunes.
Nunes.
He's got double up here. No one's getting across to help him anytime soon. He's put it on the overlap, going across the box. Good defending. Radu puts his face on the line there. City corner. Come on, Spurs.
Come on, lads. Come
Everyone's
on,
in the
Tottenham.
chat.
Push him
Come
out
on,
there.
come
Get
on.
him out of there. Clear it.
Oh.
We get a little counter on. Rico Lewis.
Get out there, Richie. You got to get out there.
Suma, step up, please. Win that. Oh,
Ball
not a
comes
good
in.
clearance from
No.
Bentancur. Slapped across the box.
It's bubbling around
Get
everywhere.
out!
Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ, we're living dangerously. Holy shit, I can't take this. My nerves are gone. 10 minutes to go, everybody. It feels like I counted down every minute right now. The ball's just bouncing around like a game of ping pong, like a game of paddle, as Jack loves.
I think Dave wishes he was back to building IKEA furniture right now. It's far less
I think
stressful.
so, Jack. To be honest, I'm at the point where I just kind of want to turn it off. I just want to see the result when it happens now. I can't take it. My nerves are gone, lad. I need to distract myself for the next 10 minutes.
Dave would rather just be refreshing a score feed right now. That's instead of watching the game.
Well held up,
Richie.
Solanke, Richarlison there. Wins another throw-in. Keep doing that all the way up to the... Come on.
Dave is jealous of any of you guys that aren't watching the game. He wishes he was the one probably watching us.
Oh. Someone says sitting deep, that can't be good. No, it's not, but it's natural, you know. When you know what's happened to you against Brighton, you're sort of self-conscious. Cooley gets turned up. It's Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore. Oh, Ortega gets out. Fuck.
What a dick. He's had two actually.
Well done, Solanke again. Great play by Solanke.
Well,
Garrison.
It's like a battered soldier. Solanke this game. He's limping.
Walking wounded.
Oh, man. Ortega's had two really good moments this game where he's
Yeah.
come out and anticipated those.
17-year-old and an 18-year-old down that right-hand side right now for Tottenham. Oh, Vicario, piss poor header.
Man.
No, well done, Archie Gray. Keep that in, can we? Give us the throw. Yes. 9 minutes to go, everyone. 9 minutes. Woo! Pressure's not fun, I can tell you that.
Like a P90X workout when it comes to a Spurs game.
I'm going to need a minute if we get over the line.
Cores are clenching.
People are in the chat. Bring it home. I think.
Bentancur, lovely ball.
Great ball. My ass cheeks are clenching.
Get us up
Richie,
there.
come on, let me unclench my ass cheeks. Go on, Richie.
Sir,
Good ball to Basuma.
Kulu, have a shot maybe. Richie. Basuma.
Vince, take your time. Well done.
Radu.
Oh,
all right.
8 minutes to go.
Ben Davies, not a great ball. Well done,
Well done,
Archie
Gray.
Gray.
Super.
What a touch. There's a good chance there. We should have gotten a shot on goal.
Oh.
A lot of people saying I predicted a 2-1. Well, this is maybe I wish I didn't. I don't like this 2-1.
People asking, is it too early for the final whistle? Honestly, do you know what's mad? We're all in such a state of tension right now. Richie! No, Richie! How many more chances did Tottenham need to kill this fucking game?
How are you missing that? Oh, my Lord. Richie!
Oh, man, that was the chance. You got to kill it right there and then. You got to kill it, man. You got to kill it. Oh, my Lord,
right
man.
at the keeper.
Oh,
Richarlison
Richarlison.
to make a save. Doesn't even need to make a save. He hits it right at the... It's probably worse than most of Timo's efforts.
Oh, great feet. Who's that Solanke? Fucking well done.
Techers.
Oh, get out your mind, Richarlison. It's happened. Stop screaming and crying. You should have scored. Don't be a baby and take the fucking next one.
Holy fuck. We've had 3 chances, 3 clear-cut chances. Like,
Oh, come on,
where do
Spurs, bring it
where do
home.
these 3 chances stand on the XG? Jesus.
I mean, it couldn't be any better, Chad. You couldn't wish. They're all one-on-ones. Back
Ben
post. Davies
Davies.
heading it back across. Oh, City are
For
there out
no
here.
one.
They are.
Got to take him out,
Foul 'em.
Davies. There you
Oh,
go.
go on, Richie.
Just hold
Take
on
it
to
to the
it.
corner.
Corner
Take
flag.
it home.
I'd say corner flag, yeah. Well done, Rich.
Kings one.
Sir!
Well
Well
done,
Rich.
Richie. Come on, Spurs. Come on. If we win this, I'm going to start singing, oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Come on, please.
Ribsy85 saying I'm the least athletic person on the planet, and I would have put that away.
Honestly, yeah.
It feels that way with a lot of Timo's chances, Richie's chance, in this game. It does feel that way. But he does well there.
People saying the
Jack, the
milkman
would have scored that.
Yeah. Richie, get out of your mind. Stop letting it play on your mind, man. Come on. There's going to be another one here. Tottenham with a free kick. Mikey Moore standing over it. Go short. Go to the corner flag.
That's when you just wish Solanke had that chance. That's what Solanke. That's Solanke.
Come on, Moore. One good ball. We just need Richarlison, Solanke. Get your toenail on it. Come on, Moore. Great delivery here. Come on, kid. Come on. It's a good ball.
Oh, dangerous ball. Dangerous.
Foul him. Foul him. Oh, you can't, Basuma. You can't. Well done, Richie. Go on again.
Richie, get there, son. Basuma,
get across. Ground. One of you get across. Oh, my voice is going. I can't take this any longer.
Get there, Mikey. Come on, man. You got to dig deep, son. You got to do a lot defending this game. In behind you, Radu. In behind you.
Oh, well done, Radu. Basuma, don't lose it there. Don't fucking lose it there.
What are you doing taking extra touches there, man?
Go on, Solanke. Just do what you can. He's digging into the reserve tank right now. Tottenham dropping deeper here now for the 4 minutes to go. Can Spurs grind this out?
Kulu nearly intercepts.
Can Spurs do a little Marvin Gaye here, a little bit of bump and grind?
Oh, there you go, son. Radu, please.
Clear. Oh, Radu. That'll do.
It's okay. Kulusevski nearly took that away.
Just got to channel her inner Marvin Gaye here, Jack. Bump and grind. All the way to 90. Ortega pumps it long. Over Archie Gray's head. Straight onto Nunez. Good touch. Can Archie Gray get there? He can't. They're going to look for this ball over the top. They don't. O'Reilly. Out to Bernardo Silva. It's a good delivery. Over the overcover. Good touch.
Nervy.
Go on, Mikey.
So nervy. Come on, boys. Mikey, man. Or
the ball's just coming again.
Right out for a set piece. Come on, lads.
Right, come on. 3 minutes to go, guys.
Please.
3 minutes to go. Man City did score from a set piece with 3 minutes to go last year in the cup against us. Do not let history repeat itself. Do not.
Boys. Come on, please. I beg of you.
541 in-house tonight. Come on, guys. We're all in this together. I really can't take this any longer. I need the final whistle.
Everybody, keep clenching.
Oh, my cheeks, honestly, they're sore right now. I'm going to have to spend a long time on the toilet after this if we get by. It's going to be an in-swinger. It's towards the back post. Where they got people bouncing around. Oh, what a tack! Basuma off the line.
Vicario, what are you doing, man?
Basuma off the line. 2 minutes to go. Vicario, that's the last two he's come out for.
What are
he's
you
nearly
doing,
fucked
lad?
up.
Oh, no
Basuma. Oh, Basuma, you legend. You legend, bitch. Off the post.
Holy
Not
shit,
done yet,
what
though.
A save.
It's a corner out the other side. It's going to be another in-swinger, another one on top of the goalkeeper.
No.
Oh, free header. It's gone over. Woo! Come on, Spurs. Fuck me. Fuck me, Jack.
Oh, my Lord, Basuma, you absolute savior. Vicario, what is he doing there?
551 sick animals in the house with us right now, going through the same experience. It's too nerve-wracking, this.
Over 1,000 clenching ass cheeks in the house tonight.
Woo! Come on. And you know what? They'll probably put up 10 minutes sided on or something like that.
Oh, my Lord.
Win that.
Yes, Rich. Get us up the pitch, Rich. Go in, Solanke. If you can find him, Solanke. Into Mikey.
Oh,
no,
Ortega's there again.
He's a dick, man, Ortega.
Yeah, he's got good positioning. Oh, no, Archie Gray gets spun. Not there, Archie. Good recovery, though.
He's going for
good
the yellow
recovery.
card. Taking a yellow card.
He has to.
Good job.
He can't get spun. Can't get spun there. 1 minute to go, plus injury time, guys. And ladies, we don't discriminate. Ooh. Please. I deserve this. We deserve this. $570. Even more people want the pain. The agonizing pain.
Come on, ref. Just blow it.
Tottenham sitting deeper again here. Nunez up against Archie Gray. Heart him out time. Will Man City fashion another opportunity, or can Tottenham hang on? It's gone into 90. What's the added on minutes here?
Get out there, Rich.
Don't allow the cross in. He lets him on the outside, makes him pull it back. Davies misses it. Dragerson gets it, and then Davies clears it. 6 minutes injury time. I can't
simple ball. 6 minutes. Are you joking?
Oh, holy Lord.
Are you joking? For what?
Come on, Spurs. Come on.
There hasn't even been a second goal. There hasn't even been a goal. 6 minutes for what?
I think because there's about 10 substitutions, probably.
Maybe so.
Some Spurs fans heading home early. It's not done yet. Where are they going? I think they're trying to get home before 1 a.m. Man City with the switch of play. Tottenham very, very deep here. Man City finding some space. Good defending. Bentancur. He's been fucking excellent. Man to match him. Archie Gray, Romero. And then who do I put in? Probably Kulu. I think he's been fantastic.
Kulu's been great. Solanke's been great. Timo Werner, I think you have to put in it, to be honest. I'm not sure if he wins it, but he was excellent. Solanke nearly. I thought he was about to flick that on to Kulu. Solanke's been a warrior tonight.
He has, but
I think he give it to Kulu. Yeah. I think he give it to Kulu. I think Timo makes the list, though, Dave, for me. I think he does. Someone take him out, please. What is going on here? I'm surprised the ref didn't call it a back pass. They find brilliant tackle from Bentancur. Just in behind him. Good switch on for Bentancur. He's absolutely switched on tonight. Dangerous. So dangerous. God, every cross, you hold your breath. Every cross, you hold your breath. Feel remarkably calm, says Ian S. What are you taking, Ian? What sort of drink do you have? What sort of meal have you? What are you chewing on? Dave and I need it.
Right, well, I'm not putting the poll out now. I'll wait till the game's over. I'm not tempting fate. 3.5 minutes to go, guys. And then we can start singing When the Spurs.
Come on, Rich.
Richie.
Why? Get it on.
Tries to play Mikey Moore behind. Oh, forces diving header.
Richie, he had Solanke there, or he could have held it up. Basuma, abandoned the midfield. Basuma, you've left the whole midfield open, Basuma. You left the whole midfield open.
Is Kulu on a yellow? Because if he's not, why did he not take the runner out there?
Jesus, Basuma, man. You have to win that, dude. You have to win that. You can't leave the whole midfield open. Especially Bentancur, man. Bentancur's done enough running this game.
We are living life dangerously, living life on the edge right now.
Only
time is not
through at a time.
At all.
Only
time is moving so slow. Hopefully, we're going to put an end to the blue moon.
Jeez.
He can't take it. He's done. Look at him. Fan in the stand. He can't take it. He wants it so desperately. We all do. 2.5 minutes to go. Man City on the attack. Lewis.
Keep pressing, boys. Come on, work hard for each other. Big switch of play. Dogie, get it back to Vic. Get it back to Vic.
There's no pressure. Back to your fucking keeper, man. 2 minutes to go, guys and ladies. Oh, great challenge, Richie.
What an animal. Can he find Richie? Someone make a run or find Solanke, man. There you go.
Now
Richie.
find Solanke.
Richie, get the...
Oh, it's over.
Fucking hell. Solanke cannot fucking get a break.
Oh, 1 minute, 30 seconds left.
Come on, Rich.
Can Tottenham hold out? Man City with one last attack here, maybe.
No stupid free kicks, boys.
Just stay switched on. No one fuck up now. Job's not done.
Work. You got to work for each other. Come on now, lads. Final minute.
It's another ball in.
Work. It's a ball in.
It's a free header.
Well done,
it's gone
Radu.
Over. Right,
That's
take your time, Vicario. Take a whole minute. Take
Grab
one whole minute.
Vicario. Grab some water. Pretend you can't find the ball. Pretend you can't.
You're
find
injured.
It.
You need some magic sponge, some sponge and some cold spray.
Someone from the stands come and kick Vicario. Jesus. Someone mess with the referee's watch.
What's Guardiola smirking about? What's wrong with him? He's sick.
He's a weirdo.
Sick in the head.
Maybe he's jealous of this thing called noise from the crowd.
$30 to go. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I want to be. Oh, fuck me. Blow it up now, ref. Blow it up. Blow it up.
Yes!
Yes!
Come on!
Yes!
Come on!
Come on!
Into the next round, baby. Come on!
Oh, Jackal. Oh, I can unclench my ass.
One of the hardest games we've had to go through there. What a performance, though, to be fair. What a performance. We can finally breathe, says Jerome. You can. You could stop clenching, everybody. We have made it through here. Oh, absolutely brilliant from Spurs.
I just need to close my window. My neighbors will go mad.
What a performance, to be fair. They really dug deep there. It was kind of two different performances in each half. One where in the first, where I think for 30 to 35 minutes, we're really just all over Man City, creating tons of chances, really working it well, you know, through the midfield. Just everyone played well in that first 35 minutes. Then Man City started to get a foothold in the game, and we had to really dig deep, and it looked a little worrying the way that we conceded that goal towards the end of the first half. But Spurs so much better in the second half, should have made it easier on themselves, to be perfectly honest. We should have been 2 goals up with Timo Werner's chance, with Kulusevski's chance. There were opportunities to make it a whole lot easier on ourselves, but we didn't. In true Spurs fashion, we didn't. It's been a problem for us, I think, the majority of this season. We don't really feel like we're that clinical of a team when we do get clear-cut opportunities, but we dug in. We held our nerve. We dug deep as well. Everyone working really hard for each other defensively. A good performance, to be honest. Like a performance that gets you a lot of kind of love, because you see that the players are working hard for each other. You see they clearly believe in Ange. You see they clearly believe in the club at the moment in time. I really liked that performance. It had a bit of everything. It had some really good spells where we're all over this team. We had the good spells where we're dominating Man City, where we're creating good chances. And then we had some spells where we're under the cosh, you know, and we're under pressure. And it's about, can you be counted? Can you stand up for each other? Can you be a team, really? And that was a team performance in that second half, because we were actually dog shit at times when it came to actually helping ourselves out. We couldn't finish chances. We couldn't create, maybe
Yeah.
little moments when we had opportunities to play Solanke in behind. We just would overhit the pass, or we had moments to make the right run and we just didn't. So we had to dig in defensively, dig in, for the hard work, and we did it. So it had a lot of different elements this game, and a lot of different elements you would show praise for. So
Mm.
overall, really, really happy with that performance. And we did even ask to all the members, Dave, for the members match preview. We said, wouldn't be the most Spursy thing to lose to Crystal Palace on Sunday and then beat Man City in the cup. And that's exactly what we've done.
Look, losing to Palace on Sunday, beating Man City on a Wednesday, it's just what Spurs do, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing,
It's who we are,
through to
mate.
the next round. It's the objective done. That was the objective coming into this game. We're through to the next round. I don't care, whether it was Man City C team and we squeaked by or we're hanging on. I don't care. Sometimes you got to do that in cup football. We're into the next round. I'm absolutely buzzing over the moon. And by the way, we're number 8 in the ball number 8 in the draw, which will be coming up after this game. So if anyone does have it open, when you keep an eye on it, please keep us informed and updated. So ball number 8 is the one you're looking for. Don't get me wrong. Quarterfinals, you've got Palace, Newcastle, Scum, United. There's a few big teams in there, but we've got over a massive hurdle today by beating Man City. We're in the next round, and I'm over moon, and I think many people should. There's a lot of pressure today. If we lost this, there would have been a lot of pressure on Ange Postecoglou. And you know what? He made subs that maybe I wouldn't have made in such a tight game, but it got us over the line today. The substitutions probably freshened it up at times it needed. But it was a win that come at a cost. We've lost Mickey van der Ven now to injury. Was Romero brought off because he was feeling something, or are they holding him back and making sure he's available for Villa? Timo Werner came off with a groin injury. Some people saying Johnson too. So it's one of them victories that come at a cost, but it was one of them victories we needed. And you know what, Jack? Lesson learned from the Brighton game. Let's give them credit. We were all really nervous after what happened from the Brighton game when we went 3-2 down from a 2-0 position. The exact same could have happened here today, but they galvanised in the second half and they got the job done. Don't get me wrong, we could have been more convincing. We could have actually gone on and routed them, won this 5-2 on another day. But I'm bloody relieved. I can unclench my ass cheeks. I'm going to have an Indian tonight to celebrate. I'm going whole hog. I'm going fried rice, chips, and naan bread. Why not? With a chicken korma. Go all out. Celebrate it in style. I'm buzzing, and hopefully everybody else out there is too. Because you know what? Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I want to be in that number. Yes, come on.
We are Tottenham, super Tottenham. We are Tottenham from the lane. Absolutely brilliant, Dave. Love that.
I can breathe now, Jack. I can breathe. I feel like during that last 15, 20 minutes, I felt suffocated. I was taking it down minute by minute. The nerves was running through me. Thank God that's over.
They don't make it easy, Tottenham Hotspur, and neither do Manchester City. That's the case for sure. Really appreciate all the support that I see coming in. Thank you guys so much for joining us for the watch along tonight. Really, really appreciate it. If you guys can for us, again, smash the like button. Nearly 900 in the house. If you guys can for us, smash the like button. Do get into the comments, please.
900 happy Spurs. Well, actually, 850 happy Spurs fans. 50 losers from other London clubs that are raging.
Get in there, says Dave and Jack, or says Ange Ball. Triple carbs, loves it, says Stevie Frazier. I'm buzzing, says Chris. Absolutely love that you're buzzing, Chris. Hopefully it makes your week a whole lot better, my friend. I know everything's, kind of a little bit up and down for you, sir. So a big win like this should be able to make things a little bit better in the Spurs world of yours. And it's good to see Simon Cohen. Belgian Hotspur saying, are we going Madras, Davo? Bit of spice in the life. Live dangerously. Definitely is going to maybe go a little spicier than maybe you normally would. Dave's already had to suffer enough. Why not make him suffer even more? But good to see so many people sending in the support today. Darkson G saying we got revenge versus City for both the FA and the Carabao Cup. Dave, Pep Guardiola, we've gotten our revenge against him. They were celebrating so hard when they beat us last time in the League Cup. Remember when they were doing the Poznan in our own stadium from like a scrappy, corner goal? It was shameless, really, from the Manchester City fans and from Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola celebrated like he won the Champions League final when he won that game. Now we get to show them a bit of class, a bit of revenge.
Yeah, the Tottenham curse is real. We turn up against Man City. And look, do you know what? Guardiola's smiling at the end. I'm absolutely delighted. You can have that smile and shove it right back up where the sun don't shine, you dickhead. I absolutely hate him. I think he's ruined football to a large degree with his tiki-taka boring style of play. I know it wins and stuff, but it's boring. I'd much rather try and play sexy football, create chances, score a shed load of goals. But look, we're true. I know it's going to be hard for some City fans. The weight of an L is very heavy. It's very tough. We carried that burden Sunday. Now it's your turn. Take that for the next few days.
And then 2000 GT, really appreciate the generous support, my friend. Gifted out 5 Irish Hotspur memberships. Please, everybody, do take advantage of it. With these memberships, you can come on, have your say on the fan show next week. You can also, as well, send in your fan cams after any of the games as well. And you can send those in to us and be happy to upload them for the night or for the next day. So please take advantage of 2000 GT's generosity. And they've been given out to Gavin Hines. Big up to Gavin. Also, as well as Gary Yukon Jr. And then Davo has been gifted one as well. Come on, Davo. Tommy K has been gifted one. And then Kulu's elusive right foot. What a name that is. Please take advantage. Please thank as well 2000 GT. Really want to thank you from us, Dave and Jack here, because the Irish Hotspur memberships, they're very good to us. We, get to come closer to you guys. Members only streams, members only content. You guys can send stuff, our way from you, whether it's a fan cam or a fan show, that type of thing. So it does help us grow closer together. So please take advantage of it. And thank you to 2000 GT. MV Joker Davis saying, I was always confident. I'll tell you why when I talk to you guys next time. Come on, Timo, says Edward Joker Davis. Dave, I will say, if there is a Timo fan in the audience before tonight, it was probably this guy, Edward. I mean, he's been kind to Timo in the past, and he's got his just reward for maybe being kind to him before. And I bet Timo, he probably celebrated that goal just a little bit more than everyone else, Edward. And Eddie, he's also, very fierce and very, strong proponent of backing Ange. And this is a good night to be Ange in, especially if you're Edward.
No, 100%. Look, when it comes to Timo Werner, I think, look, fair play to Eddie. He doesn't really like calling out the players, and he'll always stick by them. I think the more stick they get, Eddie's one of them, the more he's going to stick by them. I think that's an admirable quality, and tonight he gets to celebrate. And fair play. Look, Werner, he played well tonight. He was a constant threat, willing running down that left-hand side, willing ball carrier, and of course got his goal. Look, I'll give him a pass now that we got over the line for that second chance, but you got to start somewhere, and hopefully that goal can lead to maybe take a lot of pressure off his shoulders. Personally, I'm not quite sure it will, but let's wait and see. But at the end of the day, he got a goal tonight, and I actually said to Jack all week, I says, you know what, it's just like Timo Werner to pop up in the fourth round of the cup. These things happen in the cup, it's players that you don't expect are the ones that pop up, and fair play to them. And in terms of Postecoglou, look, I don't think the board were ever close to putting pressure on him or sacking him. I think a lot of that pressure comes from pundits who maybe don't agree with his style of play or doesn't agree with what he says, and from the Tottenham Hotspur fan base. And look, I can understand the pressure, man. I'm not going to berate anybody. But, there was a massive accusation we don't beat top 10 teams. Well, we bet one tonight. Hopefully now we can follow up against Aston Villa at the weekend and start really kicking on and moving this in the right direction. People now have to start sticking their head up. Emerging leaders have to start emerging. We where we're at right now, we're on the cusp of where we could go on and do something special, or it can all collapse. So we got to back this up tonight. But the big thing was getting over this hurdle, which was the cup tonight. Spurs fans will not tolerate early cup exits. Even when Postecoglou was only in the job and we went out to Fulham, everybody went for him straight away. They do not tolerate it. They hate going out of cups. It was ultimately what cost Conte and Josie. When it's just league left, fans don't tolerate it. They're like, make a change. So it was a massive hurdle for Postecoglou to get over tonight, Jack. Just relieve a little bit of the tension, the animosity, around for the next 4 days, and gives us confidence heading into the Villa game at the weekend.
Well said, completely. Taylor saying, thank you guys. Appreciate you, Taylor. We also have DJ AK saying, get in. Come on, DJ. Celebrating on the boards tonight. AKA AK Shags, Richie or Timo, who would you rather have your one-on-one with the keeper with? Probably neither. Ange Ball saying, that was a grind, but boy, was it worth it. And then big up Jacko from Belgian Hotspur saying, Davo, Timo on the dance floor, certainly on the dance floor. And then Matt Lynham saying, big up Dave and Jack. We've got over the line, should and could have been more, but we'll take that. Let's pray for a home tie next round. I completely agree with you there, Maddie, and really appreciate your support.
Oh, we won't get that. Well. Or if we do, it'll be Arsenal. You bet.
39 months, fan show member Nick. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's been
We
this
got
long,
Nick.
man, and really
Oh,
appreciate
man,
you.
that's
We
nearly 4 years.
definitely owe you a call or two. And he's saying, well, that's all my prayers to the baby Jesus
Yeah.
used up till next year. Yeah, I think if you saw in the chat early in the stream, Nick, everybody was praying to the gods for
I
Timo to
started
get this
blessing
goal.
myself.
Yeah, everybody was, praying to all the celestial beings that might exist, when it comes to Timo Werner. And then later on, we're praying to the gods to hold on for a 2-1 win. I think we've used up all of the prayers that one can have in one single year. So, yeah, get ready for maybe a crazy next few weeks without the football gods being on our side, Lazy 8. But we got through at the end of the day. And, that's one of those ones that's kind of good for the palate as a football fan, right? You got to have your wins where, you completely dominate teams, roll them over, dominate them. And then you got to have your nervy wins mixed in there and as well. It just keeps you alive, I think, as a football fan. Just reminds you that it is a grind. And it's almost like you're out there on the pitch with them trying to see it out. But big up, Nick. 39 months of support. Can't believe someone could even be close to 40 months of support. That's just absurd.
Yeah,
So
big
thank you,
up.
sir. Really appreciate you. And you've made a lot of things on this channel possible. Donovan Osterreicher saying, Pep Coy's Guardiola. The lad has had Spurs in his heart for years. Biggest thing here is we did this without Hungmin's son as well. We left it all on the field. 4 injuries. Let's effing go. Come on, you Spurs. Very good
Good
points
point,
there, Dave.
actually.
Pep Guardiola maybe has a soft spot for Tottenham Hotspur. He just loves losing to us. And then as well, you would say that Spurs able to get it done without Sonny tonight, which is a good thing to see. And 4 injuries, everybody, the whole squad had to be used, in this game. It's a real dug deep, real digging deep
Yeah.
type of win.
No, look, and it's good. Sometimes you need them wins, Jack, to galvanise. And sometimes them wins leaders can emerge. We were that short of asking Tony the bus driver to bring him in, put that bus across the goal line for the last 5 minutes. But, I think the big thing is it's huge to be able to show that we do have this capability without Son. In years gone by, the argument was Tottenham were very over-reliant on Harry Kane and Son. Harry Kane left, Tottenham became way too over-reliant on Son. We needed others to step up today, and today they did. And hopefully they can continue to do so. And look, in fairness, Brendan Johnson stepped up when Son was out for a period as well. So others are starting to step up, and slowly but surely we're coming out of that reliance on one player. Don't get me wrong, having Son helps, but you want Son as your game changer, not a guy that you rely on every single time.
Yeah, completely agreed. Donovision, Pep Coy's Guardiola, absolutely love that. He seems to have a soft spot for Tottenham Hotspur. You're absolutely right on
He
that
likes
one.
Ange. He was the one that recommended Ange for the Celtic job to the Celtic chairman.
And he seems to love Kulusevski. Jerome saying, Ange out. We got through Man City, even a weakened one. I don't care. They are still Man City. My manager just got us through. In Ange, I trust. Come on, you effing Spurs. Jerome Davies pumped. Jerome, please, if you can for you. I mean, I don't want to. I know you got busy life. You got the kids, you got the family. You already show us enough generous support on the channel. But we would love for you to send in a fan cam. We'd love for you to come on the fan show. We bump you up straight to the top. I think we've been missing you on this channel a little bit. So hopefully, and everything in life is going okay. Hopefully, not too busy or anything like that. But I bet a good win like this one makes your week, makes it, everything a little bit easier in life. Go into maybe the workout, with a little pep in your step, going to work with a little pep in your step. A good win. But Jerome, really appreciate you, man. You've been with us for a long time, and we've been missing you on the channel. I miss your fiery rants, but definitely not a fiery rant needed this time. Definitely a win of celebration, one that you can pop the bottles for. Dave's probably slicing the the wedges of lemon, to put into the ice cold Coke, all that sort of thing. Great win, great match. Love that from Jerome.
Yeah.
And Dave, anything to say to him?
Yeah, big up, Jerome. I know you're absolutely buzzing, and long may it continue. Look, what I would like to say is, though, as well, is like, this Argentine Angel, I would like it to calm down a little bit. I think it's way too reactionary depending on the game, you know what I mean, and the result. I think, there needs to be a bit of clarity. I think we need to sort of take a step back off it a little while and just let him work, let him work and see where we are by Christmas, But Jerome, the more he wins, the longer he's going to stay here.
Come on, baby. Al Ben saying we are Spursy. Werner is awful. City are the antidote. Yes, they are the antidote to Spursiness. Manchester City, and so is Pep Guardiola. Al Ben. I mean, that was just torture, man. We could have made it so much easier on ourselves. Timo Werner, good chance to go 2 or 3-1 up. Then you look at Kulusevski, great chance to go 3-1 up. And then there were some other moments here and there where it just felt like, we could have had a good chance to just put the game to bed, and we just didn't. Richarlison's as well was just even more mind, breaking. I mean, how did that guy not score? Just three amazing opportunities to score, and we just made it so much harder on ourselves. And it looked like it was going to get Spursy, but we know Man City are the antidote, like you say. Absolute Boar saying, great call, gentlemen. Thank you, Absolute Boar. I think it was probably a stressful one from Dave and I. Hopefully
Very
we kept some of you guys, sane. Hopefully kept some of you guys feeling like, if you were stressing out on the couch, that we weren't, that we were doing the same thing. We were all stressed out. We're all holding each other. We were all basically just praying for the end, really, to come for that final whistle. And it did. And we got the good result. But that was a tough one indeed. Absolute Board. Really appreciate it, my friend.
Patience was required, Absolute Boar. And do you know what? He's been in all of our chats up to the game and stuff like that. He's been very pumped for this one. Big up, Absolute Boar, my man.
And Sean Maddox saying, I'm going to keep flip-flopping until I see my concerns addressed. Well, at least he brought up the word flip-flop.
He's on tonight, Kennedy.
Kulu needs to be praised again tonight, says Ed Sweeting. Caused them problems all night. Beautiful pass for the first goal. 2 assists on the night. No, the only thing I think he did wrong, really, was just he passed up that great chance to put us 3-1 up, really. But apart from that, unbelievable performance again from Kulusevski. And he's just showing to be the best number 10 we have right now.
Yeah, I wanted to put him in the man of the match, but Jack said not to put Werner in, so that's why he's not in there. But
no.
No. But look, I thought Kudu was brilliant today in terms of going forward. A lot of ball did come through him. I also think Bentancur deserves a massive mention as well. I thought he was sensational in that sort of pivot role today. I thought he was brilliant in possession, tackles in and around the edge of the box, blocks. There was a few good performances. Archie Gray, despite maybe that 15 minutes of trouble, I thought as a whole, outside of that 15 minutes, he looked good, especially in possession. He was brilliant, in possession, Archie Gray, all night long. Papamat Sarr, what a screamer. Look, I think most players, was a real team effort tonight. Frankly, Tottenham put it in there. We'll get onto it saying it's a professional win, and I definitely agree with him. I think it's a very professional win. Everyone deserves a lot of praise tonight. Everyone played their part. Davies came off the bench, played his part. Vicario made a save or two. Everyone, Basuma cleared one off the line. It could have been a different story. I thought it was one of them. It was a sum of all its parts.
And Edward Joker Davis saying, come play me in FIFA now, Jacko. Time to cross another name off my list. Come on, your list of losses. Edward, is that what you need to cross me off from? I'm getting warmed up into it, my friend. Tomorrow, I think I should have a lot more time on my hands to be able to play with you. Tonight, if you're up nice and late my time, maybe we can pull in a game or two. But looking forward to playing you eventually, Edward, and also looking forward to hopefully another Yankees win, in their pursuit of winning this World Series. But big up to you, Edward. You've been very, very kind to us, and I bet you're buzzing after that win, man. I bet you're buzzing after it, and you're getting on the FIFA straight away. I wouldn't blame you if you were just starting to put together some ultimate team kind of moves, and seems like you've been very into it recently. Big up to you, Edward, and thank you for supporting the channel. Been very kind to us. And then we have Dark Sun G saying, hope we get a good draw for the quarterfinals. Dave, any preferences?
Palace. Revenge. Revenge, Jack. Give me Crystal Palace.
He wants Palace revenge, Dark Sun G. I'm not sure who's left in it. Newcastle,
Man United, Arsenal, us, of course, Palace. Who's the other two teams?
I'm trying to think who's left in it. It's hard to know who's left in it.
Guys, let's in the chat. Let's know who you want in the next round in the draw.
Dave had a good answer for you, and it was Palace, Dark Sun G. And there you go. You want some revenge in that regard. Michael from Poland, member for 30 months, saying easy peasy, no stress at all. Massive win. And proud of the lads. We could have buried this game way earlier, but doesn't matter now. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, you Harris Army. Come on, you Flat Cap Army. I think that's a perfect little summary there from Michael Dave, member for 30 months as well.
No, big up, Mick. Really appreciate the support. Look, I wish it was easy peasy lemon squeezy, my man. Honestly, my heart can't take it. I've still got adrenaline. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep to the early hours. Now, at this point, I'm absolutely buzzing, Michael, and so should you be, my man. Big up, lad.
Dave's going to need about 5 spice bags just to put himself to sleep, really. He needs to overindulge, probably.
What can I eat now? Maybe I'll just overeat.
Yeah, just overeat, get overindulge, and then you'll put yourself to sleep. Mary W, big up Mary, saying she wants Southampton. There you are.
Oh, are they in it? Yeah, I'll have them too, if they're in it.
absolutely would love them. Mark saying what draw is going to be live on YouTube. There you are. Sebas Wolf saying he wants Southampton. Just a harmless potato saying want Brentford. I'd take Brentford, actually, to be fair. Yankees suck ass, says Dirty Sanchez. Yeah, to be fair. I can't stand the Dodgers.
I thought his name was Yankee Sucks Ass. I was like, ooh.
The Yanks can suck as well. It can happen sometimes. Shikari Shock saying big shout out to Pasuma for that clearance. One of the big moments of the game. A game saving moment right there. Sean Maddox calling out Edward saying to 1v1 me. Is Hetty hiding from you? Is Sean? Is he hiding from you? But let's get back to some of the support here. We have Sergeant, but also Michael. Thank you for 30 months of support, man. You've been making the fan shows a very desirable place. You're a good ambassador of it. Come on, as much as you can, have really good things to say. So if you want to follow Michael's footsteps, any of the people that have been gifted a fan show membership recently, come on, have your say with us and follow in the great footsteps of our man, Michael. Sergeant Stressful, really appreciate your support. Love the name as well. Right. You do know if Spurs beat Brighton and Palace games that they should have won, we would be third in the league. And with Europa and the Cup, it's been a great season. I mean, that is a fair point, Dave. Like, you look at the Newcastle performance, that should have been a win. We were better than Newcastle. You look at the Leicester City game, we were better than them. We should have won that game. Then let's say better results in the Palace or the Brighton performances, and Spurs are in a much better position. And I think that's where maybe the people that are divided about Ange sort of stand. Some people think a lot of those defeats have been Ange's fault. A lot of people don't think they've been Ange's fault. And if those things were different, we'd be sitting much higher and much better off than some might realize.
Yeah, look, and that's the thing. That when I look at it, right, if we were playing drastically awful and the players weren't working out of possession in the press, I'd say, right, they've given up on the manager. They're not listening, right? But that hasn't been the case. Bar the Palace game, which was exceptionally awful, the performances have been there for large parts of this season. Where we've been let down is individual mistakes, lack of communication across the back line, leadership, which is exactly what Postecoglou's talked about. It's what I've been speaking about since the summer, saying Spurs need to sign leaders, and we didn't. So because we didn't, it's going to be a process where we've no option but to hope that someone emerges through time going on, that someone emerges and really starts taking the reins. But I think if we had strong leadership, I think it would be a different tale so far to the start of this season. But look, I think Ange is a good manager. I like Ange. I look what he's done at Celtic. Don't get me wrong. I think it's going to take twice as long to do it at Tottenham because of the way our owners operate and stuff like that. But I think Ange is the right man to bring this football club forward. And you know what? Most importantly, I think he has the patience with the fans and with the owners to be the guy to be patient enough without losing his cool to be in the job long enough to take this forward.
Mark saying Jack coulda, woulda, shoulda. I understand what you mean by that, Mark, but I'd say the Leicester City game, like, you could call it coulda, shoulda, woulda, but Spurs should be putting away those chances that we had in that Leicester City game. We should have won that game. It's not really down to, just making up, sort of a story that we should have won. Like, we had so many opportunities to win that game. Same thing with the Newcastle one. And for me, a lot of those times that we have dropped points this season is more on the players than it's really been on Ange Postecoglou. The only game that I'd say that Ange Postecoglou does bear a lot of responsibility was probably more the Crystal Palace one, just tactically outdone. But in a lot of the games, I think Spurs, if we were a more clinical team, I think we would have more points on the board in the Premier League. But that's just me personally, Mark, on it. I just wish we were a more clinical team because I think we would have better results, or we would have better results this season if that were the case. But really appreciate the support from earlier, Sergeant Stressful. And, I do feel like I understand your point. A lot of these games could have been different. And if they were, I think we'd be looking at this season a little bit differently. Frankly, Tottenham saying this was a professional win. Dave, would you agree with Frankly Tottenham?
Yeah, I think so. Look, don't get me wrong, the goal before halftime was a killer. But apart from that, we actually didn't really do too much wrong. We didn't really put a foot wrong. Even the substitutions came off the bench. They played their part. They got up to the tempo of the game pretty quickly. Dom Solanke, okay, maybe the chance didn't come his way, but he was superb in terms of his hold-up plays, endeavour. Midfield worked hard. Ange Postecoglou got his subs right. Everyone mucked in. People made blocks, put their body on the line, worked hard for each other. It's a sum of all its parts. And when you say that, that means it's a professional win. Big up, Frankly, by the way. Good to see you, sir.
There was also a real togetherness in the way that they defended in that game for me. Frankly,
Yeah.
Tottenham, that really helped us see out the win, and I would describe it as professional win for me. I'd say the AZ Alkmaar was also to a degree, kind of professional win, just the way that it was kind of managed and controlled. But this one, was just a real digging deep type of performance. So professional indeed.
Mm,
In a coma, member for 3 months. I feel like it's been a lot longer than that in a coma, but thank you so much for the
big up in a
support.
coma.
Fan show member as well. Why does a
I'll
good
be in a
win
food coma.
What does a good win come with so many injuries? We're so unlucky, aren't we? Keep up the awesome job. Yeah, Dave, isn't that the problem with Tottenham Hotspur sometimes is, you get a good win, but then you forget that there's an injury that happened or someone got sent off or something like that, right? It doesn't ever always seem to be perfect.
Yeah, at Tottenham, a lot of our victories come with a cost, Jack. So it's like you've got to pay the devil, to be able to get the win. It's an absolute joke. Look, like that's what I said earlier on. The victory came at a price today, right? Van de Ven. Some might look back on it and go, would the win over City? Would you give it back if it meant we had Van de Ven over a long period? Because Van de Ven coming out will probably haunt us to a certain degree. You just hope that maybe Radu Dragusin, actually, Radu Dragusin's agent has been speaking more than enough, so he fucking better be ready for this opportunity. He better play well, because if not, I'll sue his agent for defamation of character. Him going to Ange for not playing him and stuff like that. But yeah, it's costly. Probably going to be a couple of other niggles there as well. But look, you got to put your body on the line to win. You got to do it. But we deal with it when it comes. We roll up to Villa Sunday. Let's see what happens.
And then
I just want to enjoy the victory tonight. I'll deal with all that tomorrow.
And then Dark Sun G saying we defended set pieces today. Man City, which is not easy to do against Man City, which is not easy to do. I think we've been defending set pieces pretty well of late for the most part. Dark Sun G. At least we've seen a lot of signs of improvement, from what was pretty dismal and pretty terrible set piece defending for a while, last season. But I think we've made a lot of good strides in the right direction. Vicario had that one really iffy moment that he did get away with thanks to Basuma. But let's not be too critical, right? I think for the most part, Spurs have been relatively a lot better at defending set pieces. It hasn't looked nearly as sketchy as it used to. And, credit to Ange, credit to Montgomery, credit to everybody involved for improving in that department, and Man City, you're right. They got some big boys. They got some big, tall center backs that can cause you problems. So we've been doing a lot better. And then he also says this is the first time we beat City without Son. Come on, you Spurs. Very fair point, Dave. Again, mentioning that
Usually Son is the scorer that beats City, right? He's usually the one that scores the goals.
took the words out of my mouth. Isn't that right, Dave? So it's already hard enough without Sonny. But then, he's the Man City assassin.
Yeah, and look, that's the good thing about it, that we are starting to demonstrate, because before, when Kane or Son was injured or both, we couldn't get over the line. Now we are starting to demonstrate. You think back to Man United, we didn't have Son either, right? A couple of the European games, we didn't have Son. We got over the line, and it's good to get into that habit, because then if you can win without Son, you're going to win with Son. That's the way I see it.
And everyone's saying we drew Man United at home.
Well,
I'd take that. Man United at home. That's what everybody's saying was drawn.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
I'm sitting here with the draw on.
Everybody.
We did. It's coming out now. The YouTube was a little bit behind. Yeah, Tottenham, Man United. I knew they'd give us a big game. I fucking knew it. Why can't they give us Brentford, Southampton, or Palace? Why do we get Man United? But look, we smashed them 3-0 at their place. Might be a little bit different when this game comes around with Amarin coming in. But do you know what? I'm not afraid, Jack. They're there for the taking. Let's take out the two Manchester teams. By the time we get to the final, we'll probably play Southampton, and then it's a trophy in the bag.
There you go. Dark Sun G saying, are you guys going to watch the draw? It's soon, right? We just gave you our reaction right there.
Let's see who Arsenal get, right? I bet you to get an easy team. Arsenal are drawing at home. Who did get? Number 3. Who's number 3? Palace. Dickheads. I fucking knew it.
Oh, there you are, Dark Sun G. Dave's convinced that the draw is rigged. The draw is rigged, according to Dave. Hey, at least we drew a small club, says Lazy 8. If only Ten Hag were still in charge, right? We're versus Man United at home, Dark Sun G. Listen, I'll take Man United at home. It's not
It's
Yeah,
not the
I think
worst.
it's. I personally am not brave enough to say that I want Arsenal. I saw some of you guys at the
Not
chat
yet.
saying
Not
that.
yet.
I'm not sure if I'm that brave to put my chest out there and say that. There are some other
You know
teams
what's
like
gearing up for
even
it, though, right?
Newcastle. I was going to say, oh, I'd take Newcastle. But then you're like, nah, we're always kind of haunted against them. And even Chelsea looks like they got knocked out by Newcastle. But yeah, I wouldn't have taken Arsenal or Newcastle. Maybe some other teams in there as well. But Man United, for the most part, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be really difficult. You have to go with pretty much your strongest outfit. You should be able to get past him. Oh, Ruben
It's
Amorim as
winnable.
well. Ruben Amorim will only still be just in the and through the door. You also like to think that a lot of the players on paper at that Man United team are not as good as some of ours, from their center backs to their midfield. They are a little bit light, or at least not as good as what we have. So we should be able to get through past it. We should be able.
Look, silver linings, right? We avoided Newcastle away, which hasn't been kind to us in years gone by. We avoided going to Man United away, avoided Arsenal. But I just know if we beat Man United, get ready. I'm telling you now, this is how I know it's rigged. And if it ends up being a draw, then I'm convinced. Tottenham, Arsenal, semi-final League Cup. I can see it now. If we beat Man United, they beat Palace.
Well, everybody, I think we're gonna start wrapping things up. It's already getting late. I know it's late for Dave, so
11 p.m. here, but we win. I'll stay at 3 p.m. now that we've won. It's when we lose I want to go early. I want to go and cry.
On your way out, please smash the like button. It just sends out this watch along for more and more people. Really appreciate your guys' support, though, for the channel today. It's been tremendous. If you want to support the channel further, you can grab yourself a membership. We do members-only match previews for every single game, especially maybe during that Christmas period or that holiday period when the games start coming thick and fast. We'll continue to put out those members match only previews. I think they're a good vibe as well before the game. We even did title the last one. Wouldn't it be the most Spursy thing in the world for us to lose to Met Crystal Palace and then beat Man City?
It's just what we do, mate.
We even asked each other that question, and I think more or less we said yes. And so if you guys wanted to get even closer to this community, even closer to myself and Dave, you're welcome to do that by grabbing a membership. But look out for more and more content throughout the week. Huge game against Aston Villa. We even said to you guys on the fan show on Monday, get ready. You might think that Crystal Palace result was tough. We got 2 bigger games after this, so strap yourself in. The hard part is definitely not over. And we're looking forward to the next game. We'll see how we fare in that one. But really appreciate the tremendous support tonight from everybody involved as well. 2000 GT gifting out all those memberships. I know Edward gave out a ton of memberships as well. Rob Wallace did at 1.2. Really appreciate that, Rob. Dark Sun G, Al Ben, Michael, MP Joker Davis, Absolute Bore, Sergeant Stressful, Frankly Tottenham, In a Coma, and then Mark joining back with the Mark Army. Big up to you, Marky. Appreciate you. And then Shemi Tan from earlier and Kaylee Davis. And then Dark Sun G also saying to us, wow, the Blues, then Man United in the Cup. Liverpool in a row. Come on, you Spurs. I think, or do we have Liverpool after Man United if we beat them? Is that the case? Is that what he's saying?
Maybe. If that's the case, that's disgraceful, Dark Sun G. Let me have a look.
Hardest road possible, Dark Sun G, then. Pretty much the hardest one.
So they've already given the draw for the semi-final, I think is what Dark Sun G is saying then. And if we win, we get the winners of the Liverpool game, basically.
Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. It's just have to deal with it as it is.
Look, if we want to win a cup, we might have to take it's supposed to be the League Cup where you
down
play
all
teams
the
in the
favorites.
Championship and League Two. But it seems like we're going to have to take all the Premier League's biggest teams out on the way, Dark Sun G. It's just the way it's got to be.
And Arsenal are just going to have a squeaky clean route. Brentford, Southampton, Palace, and we just have to take out all the big boys, it looks like, Dark Sun G. It's going to be tough. Oh, are you saying no, it's for the Premier League fixtures? Man United in the Cup and then Liverpool maybe right afterwards. So perhaps that's where the Cup game
so
will be
Man United
placed.
before Liverpool. Sack the Liverpool game off now. I couldn't care less. Put the full strength team out for Man United.
There you go, Dark Sun G. And, go for the best team possible against Man United. Maybe just give in, play a weakened team like Pep Guardiola did today against Christmas. Liverpool.
Just when it's scheduled for 17th of December, Tottenham Man United.
Again, it's a thick packed schedule in the winter period. Everybody gets strapped in for it. Ilmatic saying, LOL, 6:45 p.m. in NYC. Going to go out drinking to celebrate, as you should, Ilmatic. Yes, and hopefully anybody in the New York area is going to be celebrating tonight. I'm going to be back, sadly, in Seattle. Enjoy my time, back here in Seattle. But I would miss maybe a little East Coast evening. Probably the weather is maybe still slightly better for you guys than maybe it is over here. But Good to see Ilmatic. Lazy 8 saying maybe a little potential meetup. Yeah, get that organized. Maybe Lazy 8's feeling a little bit lonely in his Spurs world over there.
You can
K32.
have a beer to Blue Moon and enjoy it.
Blue Moon's out. Get the Blue Moons in. Everybody drink them up. K32. Thanks, Dave and Jack. Brilliant as usual. Thank you guys. Really appreciate the support today. It's been absolutely massive. Happy 50th birthday to Matt Bynum on the 18th of December. Hopefully we get a good result then for you then. But yes, everybody, I think we'll come back, Jack Sebas. Yeah, please get me back there, Sebas. But everybody, I think we'll leave it there. Tomorrow, I'm not too sure what the schedule looks like or what's going out.
A couple of meetings that we have.
A couple stuff behind the scenes. But
we'll see what we can do. We'll keep you updated anyway, guys.
And really just appreciate all the support that you guys show for us today, just in general. And we'll see you for more and more content throughout the week and the game on Villa on Sunday. But come on, you Spurs. In the Big Ange, we trust. We've been saying we trust him. If you watched the panel show yesterday, I didn't say he was out of his depth. I say I trust him. I'm giving him till the rest of the season. I think that faith has definitely been restored even further today. But we'll see you next time, everybody. Come on, you Spurs. Big Ange, we trust. We never stop. Let's go, baby, says King Hoddle on the way out.
See you all in the quarterfinals.